Hello, everybody, and welcome to another game of the Shepherd Trials. I'm your DM, Antonio D'Amico, and these are my players. Say hello, everybody.
Hello,
everybody.
Every day is pain. How are you doing? We're playing our session 2 of the Shepherd Trials. So, before we start anything, do we have some announcement from the Discord side?
Yeah. So we have a brand new games calendar ready to go on the Discord. A whole bunch of games coming up. We're playing D&D, we're playing indie systems, we're playing a Blades in the Dark, West Marches, all of that. You can go straight to the Discord, discord.gg/multiverse to sign up either to go as a player or even as a GM. We got a whole form set up if you're interested in playing with the community and getting your hands on the very tools that we're using for this Twitch stream. Again, that's discord.gg/multiverse.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Sarah, for your announcements. Back to you with the weather. Today, so let's get started. So if you remember last time, we met our heroes. We made Zala, Nebia, Leon, and Joy, and they met each other. They took part into what is called the Shepherd Trials. It's the trial to become a shepherd, which is important of like knightly order, immensely powerful people that defend the city of Porgamello. They were told that they were going to fight a manticore and they were going to participate in a ball. It has come to my attention that some people thought that meant a round ball. No, it is a dance, in fact. They want to participate in a dance right after hitting and possibly killing and possibly not dying from this manticore. They went into a library where they found all kinds of information that would help them in defeating this monster. And now we find them on the way to meet some sort of woman that they've been told holds many, many secrets as to the art of dance and the art of noble and fancy balls. So, with that out of the way, I would like to start today's session with putting right on our map everything we've learned about the manticore and about balls. So let's take it one by one and let's see what we've learned. This will be a good recap for you guys because you're going to fight this thing, and for our audience because our last session happened 2 weeks ago. So, what did we learn about the manticore? I'm going to nominate one of you. Meg, tell me.
Good, because I just put a sticker down. Royal manticores are a tropical variant of the hill manticore.
Fantastic.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. That's a manticore fact.
That's right.
That's a manti fact.
Want another fact?
Yeah.
Good.
Nebia doesn't know how to abbreviate, so she has a lot to say.
I took
Exactly.
diligent notes, okay? I'm a storyteller. And I told you I didn't know what a ball was in confidence, okay?
I
This
never
is
said
brilliant.
You didn't say
I
any
never
names.
said.
You exposed
I
yourself.
never said.
Ousted yourself. Oh.
I never said that you were the one that
I-
didn't know what a ball was. And yet, the truth come out.
Here we
I tried my best.
Does
I never
Nebia
said
is
that I
not
was
know what a ball
well-bred.
is? The rumor come out.
I was thinking like some kind of Indiana Jones situation. I'm like, oh shit, I hope my dex is high enough.
Exactly. Fantastic. So let's get a few of these, and you guys please read them. We're not a reading and comprehension stream, so go ahead and tell us what.
What I very skillfully and diligently researched by listening to the research someone else did was the manticore is kind of dealing with mental attacks. We're talking about telepathic communication, convincing the villagers to worship it. People theorized that it wasn't a normal conversation, it was more like manipulation was happening. And so we're gonna have to steal our wits for what's ahead of us.
Ooh, fantastic. We learned that they were flyers, but they're not fantastic flyers. They're more like they can fly for a little bit and then they have to fall down. And what else did we learn? Oh, they were particularly venomous. We did learn that. And different venoms are different things.
Ooh, yeah, that was a big one that we have to remember.
Yeah.
Also, they're naturally, which makes sense because they are venomous themselves. They're highly resistant to any poison, at least any poison known to man. So if anyone has any poison that they want to use, it's not going to be very helpful. Chances are.
Fantastic. Great things, everybody. About the ball, we learned not so much. I seem to remember that Leon just basically wrote down what he knows about how to conduct oneself on a ball.
Everyone was super busy researching this manticore. Leon was just chilling and writing stuff on paper. Easy. Very important. You need to be clean. I know it's not quite obvious, but yeah, present yourself properly. You know, balls are very important. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself.
Are you implying something?
I don't know what you're talking about. If it fits, I'm not gonna fight it. But I wasn't implying anything. I swear. I wasn't.
I washed this tunic 4 nights ago. That's twice my average.
Zala like wipes his foreheads. Like, I'm clean, look. And he wipes his forehead and just smears more oil across his forehead.
Oh gosh, this is gonna be interesting. Well, apart from that, I think you also need to wait before you're announced in order to proceed to the ball. Just don't go waltzing in. But
well, that was the stream, everybody. I hope you loved it.
All right.
I'm sorry, I didn't get it. Could you?
I'm out of here.
Could you
What's
say
the
it?
ball?
No, I won't repeat it. Stop forcing me.
No, I'm sorry, I don't understand.
No, we will not spend more time on this.
Swiftly moving on. Dancing is actually a strategic move because it's the only time you can actually converse in private with someone, also known as whispers.
So what I'm hearing is that Zala's going to get to throw his ass around in a circle in this ball. Like, he's going to get twerking at the storm.
Fantastic.
Is Leon like showing us these dance moves back at the end? Like, is he? Are we getting like a nice like tight lesson?
That will come
with
later.
Monkey?
If you choose to do so, that will come later. But for now, we left our heroes leaving the library and going towards a fantastically gaudy building in the noble district of Oropesa. If you recall, I described this kind of building with twisting marble columns decorated with purple leopard sort of like fabric hanging off of them, gold, like inlaid gold in rococo shapes. It is certainly the loudest building you've ever seen. Sort of an attack on your eyes. I think that the fanciest of you, the old moneyest of you, will see this as a huge affront against everyone's eyeballs. On the building, on the very front of the building, it does appear to be a tavern now that you get closer to it. And on the very front of the building, in golden letters, like it's hard to read because it's too cursive. It's written House of Pillows. What do you wish to do?
Sounds a few of those.
I've actually never been in an establishment like this.
Good.
First time
I mean,
for everything.
Do we have
Good.
to though?
Well, we were told, we were given a very, very solid tip and piece of advice. I feel as if we should follow that.
But this decoration is hurting my eyes, I swear. I don't want to go in.
Shh, it's gonna be okay. You'll get used to it. It'll just wash over you, and the next thing you'll know, you'll blend right in.
Don't repeat that. I will not blend in. I refuse to blend in. I will go in with you, but I am not going to blend in.
Fine. You'll be a beautiful purple eyesore in the middle of this very respectable establishment.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Alright,
Great.
well,
Well,
we gotta go, so let's go.
you
And
can
I'm
make
just
your
gonna
way
start walking.
in the map towards this location.
Let's do it.
There we go. Towards the wine glass we go.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Towards the wine glass and in. You arrive. You enter the doors of this, I will say, ornate place. Inside, it seems somewhat better, but it is a lot of like very, very plush red velvet, like heavy. There's a sense of heaviness everywhere, as if everything had decorations everywhere. And it does seem to be a tavern. You see some people in here. You see They all seem to be from the Noble District, but those of you that are more familiar with the Noble District of Porcamello will recognize that not everybody here would be in the best standing in the district. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like the creme de la creme of the Noble District of Porcamello. It seems to be less of that. The waitress, or whoever is on the other side of the bar, seems to be a tiefling woman with deep blue skin and two pretty big horns, kind of like almost a little bit too big for her frame, and this long flowing mane of blue hair, perfectly coiffed in a sort of like Marcel wave that flows from the top of her head to one, like, and flows like on one side, almost reaching her hip. She gives you a kind smile as you enter.
Where did Joy run off to?
She's coming.
She's coming. Joy's coming.
She hesitated, and then she got caught looking at something shiny. She's here.
For a moment there, I thought they tricked us and they just wanted both of us to go inside to suffer. Oof. Anyway.
Oh, aren't these your people? I mean, look around. Stuffed shirts, tight collars, even tighter pants. These are your people.
Don't make me say it, but kind of lowers his tone a little bit. These aren't quite my people. These are the people that wish they were my people, if that makes sense.
Sorry, one more time. I don't think they heard you.
You're not gonna trick me. You get it. You know what I'm saying. Anyway. Joy, do you wanna... Maybe... Can I hide behind you?
I mean, sure. But, I mean, we have to be properly asking everyone questions and, participate in conversation. No. It's gonna be okay. It'll be fine. You just stand behind me. It's fine.
All right.
Right. Okay. And she starts walking up.
Fantastic.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the House of Pillows. What can I help you with?
Oh, and I looked behind me and I'm saying, oh shoot, did we get a name for this woman that we were supposed to meet? Oh, fudge. Okay.
No.
Nope. She says, she waits for a second. She says, would you like a table or would you like a room?
Oh, a table's just fine. But before that, I was told that, and I'm really shooting in the dark here because we were informed by someone and we didn't really get a lot of information. So I apologize if I'm taking up a lot of your time here. I'm wondering, do you happen to know anyone here, or if you yourself knows anyone knowing a lot about balls?
Yes,
the kind
in fact,
you dance at.
Oh. That does narrow down a little bit more
Yes.
of the expertise of the establishment. But let me just... yes, it might be... Would you perchance be looking for Lady Vivienne?
Yes, that would be correct. Lady Vivian, the one who knows about dances, dance halls, balls. Yes.
Okay, well, very good. She is the patron of this establishment, so she's quite busy. I would like to just give me a minute to go to downstairs to see if she's available. And you see as she
Thank
moves
you
a little
so
bit to the
much.
side and disappears through this door.
Whew, that went pretty
Good job.
well. She knew
Yeah.
exactly who I was talking about. Whew, yeah.
You wait for a second. The ambience is... it is sort of cozy in the weirdest way possible. Especially for you, Leon, there's a specific vibe here of trying too hard that you've picked up on that kind of makes you feel like you don't have to try hard at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of like
Yeah,
that. I don't have to conduct myself quite so highly. I know what kind of vibe is this specific place.
God.
So they're fine with the monkey.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Cujo. His name is Cujo, and he's fine. He's don't want to cause any trouble.
As the monkey, as you mentioned the monkey, you hear a voice from behind you saying, "Is that a monkey?" And
I mean, yeah.
appearing from the door you see a half-orc woman standing in front of you. She is a sight to behold. Easily 7 feet tall, taller than Joy. A huge, ornate, like gilded dress that goes to the floor and has a train. The dress seems to have leopard print, like a leopard print that fades as it comes to the bust, and it seems to have been enchanted for it to pulse with pink light. It's so much to take in that it's kind of hard to find a place where your eyes fall on her figure. She has incredible, you can even tell from this distance that her hair is unnaturally dyed. She has like bright, like extremely blonde, impossible hair that once again falls in a beautiful Marcel wave, very similar to the woman that was tending the bar, falls with a beautiful Marcel wave over her shoulder and like reaches past her hip this time. Rich green skin and 2 tusks adorned with golden caps. She is a sight to behold.
Leon, I found her. Your muse.
Name's Cujo. Hi.
Delightful little monkey. I haven't seen them in years.
Oh, I mean, technically, he's not really a monkey. I built him. Do you want to hold him?
Oh, now that I see him, it does seem to be some sort of mechanic creature. Would you? And she like offers her hand. She takes it and she like pets it, and then she realizes how weird it is to pet a mechanic thing. So she just goes like, "Nice. Well, it's beautiful. Did you mean for the machinery to be this exposed in the joints?"
It's just easier to tend to. So yeah, I don't really think he's going to be get into much rough and tumble situation where exposed joints are going to be a problem, and even if they are, I can just upgrade it later. But I think for now, it's suitable.
Oh well, it is beautiful. So I don't have much time, but I think my assistant did mention that you might be squires. She did see that sign on your lapel.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. Sorry to interrupt, but I know you might be quite busy, and actually we are also quite busy. So we just were wondering if you could. Yeah, we are. We were just wondering if you could maybe have a few minutes and teach my friends here, of course, a little bit here and there about how to conduct themselves in a dance environment, a ball, an event of that sort. We've heard you were quite the specialist.
She takes a minute, and she seems like she came in with a very nice demeanor. You know what I mean? And then she takes a second. She's like, you see that little smile a little bit fading. She says, "Young man, let me tell you one very simple thing. If you come in asking for a favor, it pays to be gallant, to say hello, to introduce yourself, rather than to directly ask me to teach you something."
Leon takes a little bow and says, "My apologies. I was just taking care of your time. I know that time is very valuable, and I do not wish to impose. I am Leon Austband. I am very pleased to meet you."
Well, I'm pleased to meet you now that we've met. My name is Lady Vivian, as I said. And who might your friends be?
A beautiful name, if I might say. And I'll let them introduce themselves. And it points towards the party.
This is Cujo. Nice to meet you. I'm Zala, and this is Cujo.
Very nice to meet you both. And you might be... Yeah, she looks at you, Nevia.
Nevia Al-Shahidi. And might I say, you just have the most glowing and radiant skin. So green, so lime fresh.
Thank you. It does come with a certain snail that comes from the Mubalal jungle. We do import it just for this. It's fantastic. Thank you for noticing. And our tall friend...
Oh, why hello there. I'm Joy. It's a pleasure to meet you. And I kind of put my hand on Leon's shoulder and I said, there's truly no rush. And I kind of bow and I say, thank you for welcoming us into your establishment.
Well,
thank you so much for offering some help, maybe? Or I suppose we should explain.
I would love to. Yes, I would love to know at least what we're doing.
Yes, of course. So you see, we're all joining the Shepherd Trials, and part of that is going to be attending a ball. And you see, I've never attended a ball before, and we are given very good information that perhaps someone here might be able to give us really good advice on how to conduct ourselves at a ball. And if you were able to give us that advice or tell us, any sort of hints or maybe even teach us something, I would truly and deeply appreciate it. And if there's anything that we can offer you in return, please do not hesitate to let us know.
I think that at the mention of a ball, she brings up like one hand to her chest in a very affected manner. She goes, "Oh, waltzes, dances, balls. It is truly one of my favorite activities. It's been so long since I've been invited. I used to be an ambassador, as hard as it is to believe, and those were par for the course, and I don't think I appreciated them as much as I should have. I'll be delighted to help fellow future shepherds." And she
So I'll
gives,
just like pin his hand up like he's in the classroom, like,
"Oh, yes. Zala, was it?"
yes, Zala. Do you want to go to the ball with us?
"I can't, because it is a shepherd trial. But that's very gallant of you to ask, I think."
I mean, you seem like fun. I figured it'd be cool to go to a ball with you, but if we get to invite to another one, would you go for?
Go for it.
He looks over and like,
"I'm so sorry, I didn't hear that last part. Could you say it again?"
Oh, I was just saying, if we ever get invited to a ball, would you like to come with us? I don't know if we will. I'm not really entirely sure how balls work, but would you like to?
I think that she like gives a little smile. She says, "Well, if there's a ball that is not shepherd business, come again and ask me."
Okay.
And she produces from the side of her dress and the little like cincher that she has, she produces a like zirconia encrusted fan that opens into zebra print, that fades into leopard print, that fades into zebra print again, and between the stripes there's beautiful like roses, and she just like fans herself a little bit. The edge of the fan is trimmed with feathers. It's off. But she just fans herself. "Well, you came in for tips, not for an accompaniment to your ball, I am assuming."
Oh, yeah.
Well,
that is correct this time.
Of course. Well, a ball, first of all, is not a place for honesty. You are expected to say what others wish to hear, not what you think they should hear. That is the biggest lesson I could give you. Never show up too early, but never show up too late. 10 minutes of lateness is what is expected and what is fashionable. And I would say that 3, and the hardest one to master, is knowing when to break the rules of politeness. Especially when a jab, when a snide comment is too much or is just enough. For you to know, you must know who you're talking to and sense, as you kids say, their vibe, to see how far can you take it, you know? I think that would be my three pieces of advice for you.
Sorry.
Get fancy.
10 minutes of lateness. I'm writing down notes. 10 minutes of lateness is correct, and knowing when to break the rules of politeness. And what was the first one? Sorry, I had to pull out my notebook and I didn't have a lot of time.
A ball is not a place. I said that a ball is not a place for honesty.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to say what they need to hear. You have to say what they want to hear.
Madame,
and I'm doing
what is
3
the
stickers for
policy?
you, so you can have them written on screen.
Madame, what is the policy for bringing a notebook to the ball? Would you say that is a faux pas?
Well, if the notebook is suitably beautiful, I wouldn't say that it's completely faux pas. I wouldn't quite read from my notebook in the middle of a ball, though. But yes, I don't think I have a notebook to lend you, though.
Oh, I have notebooks.
Fantastic. Could I see it to see if it's suitably ornate for a ball?
Okay, I have.
Yeah, what does your notebook look like?
Joy coming with a ball-ready notebook.
I have 2 notebooks, and the one I have out right now is kind of. She thinks it's very beautiful,
Okay.
but it is kind of like striped with kind of pink and blue stripes.
What kind of
and some kind of gold like lining around, like clasping the bind and around the corners, and a little ornate, like kind of patch on top that says,
Notebook.
like the Shepherd Trials.
Okay.
Like this, like she got this notebook especially for the Shepherd Trials. And then she has another one that she doesn't bring out. She like almost brings out and she's like, no.
She looks at that Lisa Frank abomination you described, and she looks at it. She's like, "This is beautiful." I will say, however, I'm not a fan of pastels. I think that jewel tones and stronger, more saturated colors are the way to go. Also, if you can find a bedazzler, fantasy bedazzler, if you can find some sort of like put some zirconias along the spine of the book, maybe have a sort of peacock feather as a way to mark a page. Have some streamers coming from the bottom. I think that would make it more suitable.
I like the streamers part.
Yeah. Antonio, quick question out of character. This to Leon just sounds completely abhorrent, right?
The notebook is abhorrent. What she's told you, not so much. You know what I mean? Not at all, in fact. Like the tips that she's given you,
choices.
The tips that she's given you seem pretty legit. The style choices, that is up to you. You know what I mean? I happen to fucking love what she's describing. But it is objectively gaudy and horrible.
Learning a lot about Antonio in this stream.
It is objectively gaudy and
perfect woman.
Exactly. Like, yeah, it is gaudy and awful, and yet I love it. But that is up to you. Fantastic.
Brilliant.
Okay, I just want to clarify something, because I'll be honest, I'm a little bit confused about all of these rules. Some of them seem to contradict a little bit. If we're expected to come 10 minutes late, does that mean the 10 minutes late is a new expected time, which means you have to come 10 minutes later than that? Or is it stationary? Does it compound? Does that mean each time you keep being expected to come 10 minutes later, you have to come 10 minutes
on your shoulder? It's fine.
Okay.
Do your best.
And I also have a question. The whole breaking the rules of politeness thing. Why would we ever have to do that?
Well, imagine if there's someone in the room that doesn't like another person, right? A playful jab at the person you know they don't like will be breaking the rules of politeness, but that person would appreciate it, or might appreciate it. You know, maybe a person that is there does not care that much for balls, and pointing out how bored you are will make them feel a sense of kinship. That's what I'm saying with breaking the rules of politeness. You see my idea?
Okay, got it.
Any more questions from the class?
Nevia kind of grabs Joy's hands and is like, "What about the fancy feet? How do we get to? Got any tips there? Can we?"
My dear, if your ball is tomorrow, my dear, I don't have any tips to give you.
I'll wing it.
I feel like we totally got that, right?
We can go through the basics at home. It's fine.
Fantastic.
Totally got it.
Are you guys leaving?
We're not sticking around?
I think we probably should get ready, right?
Where are you going? Whatever you want. Don't look at me. I'm not there.
You can just wait.
Considering yesterday and the events of last night, I think I personally need a full night's rest, and I would condone any sort of fun that you wish to have tonight in your personal time, and also in our time together. We can have fun back at the place. We can play Scrabble. We can.
She puts now a hand on your shoulder, Joy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Before you leave, is there anything we can do for you?
Well, you have entertained me enough, and maybe offered me a place at a next ball if you so happen to be asked for one. I'll take my payment that way.
We will gladly invite you to the next ball, and it was an honor to meet you, and thank you so much. And she bows deeply.
She gives you an impossibly and overtly low curtsy, like hands up to here. You know, like she picks up the dress and she hands up to here like this. and then she turns around, making the troll switch. It hits your feet, Zala, and then she goes towards the door and disappears.
She was nice.
Is that how we're supposed to curtsy?
No,
Am I supposed to curtsy?
That low? Do
no,
we curtsy that low? Do we
No.
go all the way
Zala's
down?
gonna give it a try. Zala's gonna try
I need to
curtsy.
go
All the way
I
down.
start to go down.
Zala's gonna grab
No.
like his.
Am I there?
no.
Zala's joining.
Keep going,
joining
keep
Joy's
going.
Like, am I here? Am I doing right?
Lower.
Everyone did it fantastic.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yes, please.
Fantastic.
Spent a whole evening. Pillows. Only Sala got a date. Damn it.
Zala just made a friend. What do you mean?
Sorry, you came up through that portal. It's fine. Make your way towards the roost if you want to end your day. Do you wish to do something today, or should we end the day in this beautiful afternoon as the sun bathes Oropesa, Borcamello, with its red, beautiful asking light?
I keep dancing ahead of Leon, trying to get him to like teach me the dance moves for the ball.
Teach me how to do.
And no.
I think at first he would like probably try and ignore you, but like after like 2 blocks or so, he kind of no, not like that. Kind of correct your feet a little bit.
Come on.
Fantastic. You make your way to the roost. Does anyone want to do something for the night, or should we turn in for the night?
Let's turn in.
I would. Yeah, go ahead.
Tomorrow we're doing we'll potentially find a manticore, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was it a ball? Yeah, manticore. Okay. He's gonna find Joy again. Joy.
Yeah. You don't have to whisper. What's up?
Oh, okay. Can I work? We're gonna be fighting tomorrow, and I feel like if we're doing that, you should be as sturdy as possible. So, and he pulls out his hammer again. I need to do something. Stay still.
Okay, let's do it. I'm ready.
And hold on, he's gonna go up
You can add a
to.
new symbol?
Yeah, he's actually gonna take the place of the original symbol. I can't put more than one on a piece of armor. It ends up like
Right.
last time I did it, my friend was wearing full plate armor, and I put multiple infusions on it, and it's kind of exploded. He's okay now,
Right.
but when it happened, it wasn't great. But yeah, come here, and he's gonna go up
Right.
to
Wait, you come over here.
here's-
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
there we go.
He's gonna go up to Joy, and with again QJ on his head, he's gonna get 2 piece, like they're essentially just shards of metal, but if anyone's seen him, he's kind of uses it as like makeshift screwdrivers or anything like that, and he pricks his finger with both and hands one to QJ and has the other one and inscribes something in Joy's armor, on the breastplate of her armor, and then pulls out his hammer, just a little hammer, like maybe just smaller than the size of his forearm, and it kind of ignites in a white flame, and he just slams it into the chest of Joy, and it doesn't hurt. It sounds and it looks like it really should, and you just see like just a white coating envelop her, and then fades again. As now your your armor has an extra AC +1 AC to it. Your breastplate, is it breastplate?
Yeah.
Is it just half
Yeah.
armor or yeah? So now you have an
Amazing.
extra AC to that.
Oh
you're
my
extra sturdy.
God. That's so sick. That was Megan.
No, it was
That was Megan.
Fear.
Yes, she's like, oh my goodness, really? That's insane.
Yeah, so-
I feel so strong and powerful.
Yeah, it should be harder to actually hurt you now, but still trying to avoid getting hit if possible, because prevention is the best cure. I think that's the saying.
Absolutely. Safety first is what I say. Always safety first. Thank you so much. This is truly a safety first move, and I appreciate that so much. This is just... And she just kind of puts her hand on his shoulder, and I said, I got your back, okay? We're gonna fight this thing.
I got your back too.
We got
Probably should
this.
sleep. Well, I'm not exhausted, but Cujo is, and you kind of see like Cujo's like falling asleep, like powering down on Zada's head.
I'm gonna write so many notes, and then I'm just gonna go up to my bed. Just like grab out my notebook and just start scribbling some things. Make sure I remember. Armor class +1.
Please don't bedazzle it.
No.
Nebby and Leon, are you doing something for the night?
Yeah, I think meanwhile, while they go upstairs, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Sarah, but I feel like Nebbia was like probably trying to dance the entire way here. Yeah. And as soon as we reach it, and Joy and Zala kind of go upstairs, we kind of stay down in the ground floor.
You guys are
Leon will, and Leon will approach this little gramophone on this rickety table, chooses one good vinyl, and sets it to play. And it goes, all right. I imagine that they are
How do we do this?
dealing with the manticore, so let's deal with the ball part, okay? It's up to us. All right.
We can do this.
So,
we got this.
90% of what you were doing up until we entered the house probably going to be useless in the ball, because it's supposed to be like this more intimate kind of dancing, something more slow and relaxed. So, less energy, more feeling. Does that make any sense?
Less energy, more feeling. Where do I put the feeling? Is it more of a shoulder thing? Is it a hip thing? What do I do with my hands?
Okay. Hands.
Nebbia's more used to setting the beat for sailors and like a very like harsh rhythm and pace with drums and stuff. So slow and steady is a little different for her.
In that case, I think Leon kind of takes a step back. All right, why don't we do this? Why don't you show me what you've got, and then I can give you some pointers. Just go.
Nebbia kind of like it takes the form almost that feels like a bit soldier-like at first, and the first thing she does is start setting like a rhythm with her feet. And at first it's like a doof doof doof, like it's a pace for it. And most of what she's doing is sweeping kind of the floor back and forth with this actually rather fancy footwork, but it is not the delicate, kind of intimate nature that you'd expect of a ball.
Mm-hmm. All right. We can definitely work with this. So now, exact same movement, the sliding one, but without the rhythm. Just let the music do the rhythm part. Just slide, slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of midway as Nebbia is kind of picking up the pace. Leon kind of joins in and grabs her by the waist and starts leading in a slow waltz.
Not bad, fancy pants. Not bad. I kind of like it.
Leon, I would like you to make a performance check to see how good you're leading this dance.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
Ain't getting away with
one.
Oh my.
Okay, so Leon,
Still a 7, but natural 1.
I imagine like you take Nebbia's hand, you put your hand, and then there's like that beautiful moment of waist, hip, shoulder, hip, shoulder, hip, shoulder, and then when you land on the shoulder, then you go in because you realize that you waited too long to start the dance, and that's when you trip on Nebbia's scarf, like the scar that she has. You trip on it, and that's how you end up on the floor. In a beautiful tumble.
I can work with this. Now,
Amazing.
is that recommended? Should I fall first? Should I wait until
Should
you fall?
I fall first? The one who leads is the one that falls.
I thought it was called a dip, but I guess this works too.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. My bad. I admit it. But in my defense, no scarves at the ball, okay?
Well,
At least long ones.
I don't tell you how to dress, but okay.
Thankfully.
Thank you. Thanks.
Whoa. Damn.
Can I do a performance roll?
What do you like to lead? What are you doing for the performance? Are you trying to lead again?
I want to try. So I've taken on the tips a bit, and I'm getting a bit more confidence. I'm trying out this rhythm thing.
With Liam or you're on your own?
With myself.
Fantastic. Go ahead and make me a performance check now.
Yeah. All right. Let's see how good of a teacher you are.
It's coming. 13. Okay, markedly better than that 7 that you rolled. I think that with a 13, there is still like that stomping motion to your dance that is kind of like intrinsic in that like naval like sailor vibe, but there is a sort of like elegance and especially like really good at adapting to the rhythm of the song playing that makes it a sort of like charming dance. Is it rough around the edges? Absolutely, but it's not the worst dancing you've seen. And it seems like Nebbia has a specific knack to follow the rhythm of a song.
All right.
Fantastic.
I am excited, and I stomp my way all the way up the stairs.
You stomp your way up the stairs.
As you do that, Leon just still probably leaning against this little cupboard here where the gramophone was, just shouts, "See, the lady didn't want to teach you because you only had one day, but you did brilliantly in one day. So, good job." And pulls himself up.
Yeah, I'm ready to
Heads
turn in.
upstairs as well.
Fantastic. Great. So, is everyone turning in for the night?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So, everyone has come back to the roost. You've eaten some beautiful, fantastic homemade dinner. And as the sun sets over Porgamalo, rest finds you quickly and easily. Joy is like sliding on the floor like a little cockroach. That's what she does when she gets to sleep.
Not do that. She's living normally.
This is why we made vertical beds.
No, I do like that canon implication that Joy likes to roll around. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
It's been a full day of research and meeting some very colorful characters. You've met You've met the squad of Mateo. You've met Squad J. You met in person Mirabella, head scholar of the Scholar Shepherds. And now Lady Viv. And sleep finds you easily. As easy as it can find you before a big day. You know that tomorrow you have been requested to go towards the Shepherd Barracks as soon as possible in the morning. You're before 10 a.m. for sure. And sleeps find you, and before you know it, the sun is up in Porgamelo once more, and you rise. It's early morning because you decided to go home pretty soon. What do you do?
All right, guys. We're going to be so early to this time. Totally going to not let our guy down, you know? Our leader, you know?
Oh.
Our advice was to be fashionably late.
That's
to the ball, right?
To the ball.
We're going to the ball. We're not going to the... Today's the manticore hunt, right?
This is the manticore hunt. That is a fact. Did everyone fill their water bottles? Did everyone have provisions?
Provisions.
Provisions.
I mean, I should have... We just grab some water downstairs, right?
I have 5 water bottles, and I just I give him like a water kind of canteen. Always be prepared. Hydration is important. Part of safety first.
Nebbia reaches up and cups Joy's cheeks, and she's like, "We're gonna be fine."
Nebbia reaches up and cups Joy's chin, I would say. I don't know if you can reach.
I lean down.
It's just like this, like the point of the chin.
Yeah, I lean down to help her. I see her reaching.
She knows what I'm going for.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I make this
happening.
motion, and she
And she
places
places
her
her
head
hand in
into
there.
it.
Yeah, head. Wait, that's really cute.
Fantastic.
It's going to be all right.
Are you making your way towards the barracks?
Yeah.
Yes.
I believe so.
Okay,
Yes.
1 second. For ease of convenience, let me make a portal real quick.
Okay.
Portals.
Here it is.
Portal.
Portal.
Let's go.
I forgot. Every time I see the tip of like remain hydrated, I'm like, I forgot to bring water to the stream. Every time.
Oh no!
Second, there is an NPC that I would like you to meet. Well, you've met them already, but I would like him to be here. As you enter the
Our
shepherd
boy.
barracks, your boy. As you enter the shepherd barracks, you see many familiar faces. One of them is your supervisor, Ivo, who seems as stoic as ever. Huh. Who has the highest passive perception here?
Not me.
I have a 12.
I'm a 13.
Okay, 13.
12.
Yeah, I think it's 13.
So Nebia and anyone else that has a proficiency in insight, go ahead and make me an insight check.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I do. Wait.
18.
10.
Okay, 18 for Zala, 10 for Nebia, and Leon
14 for Leon.
I would say that with this, Zala, let me go in order. Nebia, that's Ivo. Nice. Leon, you see beads of sweat forming like across his forehead. This seems like you don't know this man well enough to know it. This is like the product of a morning jog that went either too long or started too late, and he couldn't get a shower in the morning, or nervousness? Question mark? We just don't know. Zala, however, even though you're not like the highest social graces of the group, you can recognize that this man, at a glance, seems markedly more nervous than he has ever been before in front of you. There's something of the way he stands and the way he carries himself that is not obvious, but obvious to you, if that makes sense.
Okay. Morning, Ivo.
Morning. You ready?
Morning.
Yeah.
We are ready.
There's plenty of squads
Did
already
you
here.
miss us like we missed you?
Nope. Fantastic.
Ah.
Well, there will be screens all over the city to see your to see your trial. I will be watching one of those screens. There are also screens inside of the Coliseum where the trial will take place. So I hope you're ready for that.
Yeah, we're ready. You don't need to worry, Ivo.
You can always
You don't need to worry.
It's my obligation to say that you can always leave the trials.
You keep
We're
repeating this. You've mentioned it before. Is it common for people to skip on the trials?
Of course, and it's not dishonorable. Some people just realize that it's not for them when they're actually in it, and that's fine. That's
That makes
allowed.
sense.
Yeah, that's good, actually. I think that.
Well, we're good though, aren't we, guys? We're
Yeah.
totally good.
Yeah, I'm excited.
We're
Good.
100%
I never fought
positive.
Mexico before.
Fantastic.
I feel
We
good.
won't let you down or your beard.
Hey, let's just so you're maybe more tranquil a little bit. If we feel like it's not for us, we promise we quit. Okay?
Zala, I will say, you notice this. He seems markedly disappointed. He says, "Okay, well, follow me."
Oh, follow you.
He leads you towards this door here, and it's a portal. You can travel through it.
All right.
Alrighty.
I just love being to
here we
just jump
go.
to different places.
I know. Okay.
Ignore the
Oh
second.
my god, this is
There
so
they are.
cool. Look at this room. That door. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
So you stand in a very small room. This is clearly an antechamber. You actually see on one side of the room, like nestled around different like two sets of couches in here, you see the people that you met yesterday in the Merry Crow. It seems like Squad J arrived here a little bit before you. And
is it awkward for us?
Is it awkward for you? I don't know. Is it awkward for you?
Oh, Zala's waving like, hi.
They say hi. You see Hakeem, who goes like with a big smile. Hello, hi. Woke up late.
More than on time.
Apparently we're meant to be 10 minutes late, or is that bored? Am I mixing them? No.
He gives you a very no, you're good. You're not 10 minutes late. No, it's fine.
Leon kind of whispers, that's for the dance.
Oh, okay.
You see Santiago makes his way towards the other supervisor, and they're starting to have a conversation between each other. Zala, you see as one of the kids comes up to you, and he goes like, "Well, you ready?"
I mean, as ready as I would be.
They were the same kid that you had a big conversation about machinery and stuff.
I think Cujo probably like crawls off of Zala's head to crawl up on the shoulder or head of her. It's like, yeah, no, I'm as ready as I can ever be. I want to say I've been training, but I'll be honest, I haven't. So I'm just gonna wing it and hope for the best.
I haven't been training too much either, so yeah, we'll do our best too. We're supposed to. Whoever wins, we have a beer. Merry Crow tonight.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I think Nebia said something about Leon paying, so I think we should be good even if we do lose.
Fantastic. Well, my mom says.
Leon.
My mom
Leon, you're a good man.
We'll have a conversation later.
They go like, well, my mom wants to talk a little bit strategy, so I'm gonna go. But best of luck.
You too.
Good luck.
Thanks. You too.
Also, talk strategy.
We ended up not.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I guess so.
Huddle.
Huddle.
Huddle. Right. So, I will go in and protect you all and put my life on the line for all of you. However, I think we should all be very safe and take it very slowly and safely. We know
Joy?
that the spikes, right, projectile kind of vibe, finding cover is going to be important here. We know, she's kind of whispering this so that other people don't hear. We know that they can fly a little bit, so it'll be tough to find
keep
cover
them in one
from
place. I actually have, I should be able to deal with the flying part to keep them in place for a bit, or at least punish them for flying.
Okay, good.
Joy, the whole putting yourself in harm's way, super valiant, very shepherd-like, super heroic. We do have other challenges afterwards, though, so let's dial it back.
Right.
Also, you two don't wear armor,
right?
So you need to stay safe. And he points at Nebia and Leon. You two are squishy. I think that's the term that they usually describe. Yeah.
That sounds
squishy. I think that would actually, but not in like in a
negative way. I think that's like,
or in a physical sense. It's more of like it actually is a physical sense as you are.
So I was gonna grab Leon by the face and squish his face. I mean, I suppose you got your cheeks are squishy, but I don't mean that. I mean you're not wearing armor.
It's true. My face is so cherub-like and cute.
As you say that, you hear a big roar of the crowd, as if something had happened quite a ways away. I need everybody to make me a perception check to see how much you hear of whatever happened.
Ooh, okay.
We've all established we're all perfect at perception, so it's gonna be real great.
This is your fault for not making a single wisdom check.
I got a 5.
Okay, so we have
really
a
good
9 for
for
Nebula, a 7 for Zala, a 14 for Joy, and a 9 on Leonos. But y'all don't hear shit. Joy, this is what happens when you make 2 bards on no cleric. This is what happens. Joy,
I have
you
negative
hear
1.
the faintest whisper of squad is the winner, but you cannot manage to catch which squad won in that confrontation.
Oh,
Okay.
Ooh.
All right, guys. It sounds like it's ended. A squad has won. So prepare yourselves, and we've got this.
yeah, we got
Okay.
this.
Okay.
We've got this.
We've got this.
You hear...
Actually quite confident.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You see Ivo comes in. Well, time for the trial. They will not take long to call us now. You know everything about it. If you successfully hunt the Manticore, there will be a 15-minute break, at which time I will explain to you the rules of the ball. Remember that you only have 2 hours to hunt this thing. If you hunt it outside of those 2 hours, it would count as null and invalid, and your trial will not take place. That means instant failure on the trial. So do it below the timing of 2 hours. You can probably track it through paw prints. It's a forest, it's a jungle, so paw prints are humid. You could probably catch that in, it could probably get caught in some kind of mud, or maybe like the brush is broken, or do you need to go to the bathroom? And she looks at like Joy. We can have time. We have some time. If you need to go to the bathroom, if you do it very quickly, we can go to the bathroom. And you, Zala, the one that noticed, you see more pearls of sweat covering his whole face. I was like, you can go to the bathroom, but you need to say it now if you want to go to the bathroom. If you want to go to the bathroom, you need to say it now.
And he's going to go to Iro and he's going to cut Ivo's face. He's going to cut Ivo's face and say, we're going to be okay.
He just looks at you and goes,
we've got this.
And as he does that, you hear a sharp bell, like a big ting. And you see as Ivo looks you know what I mean, instinctively to one side of his head. You see as the group of Squad J looks at you and giving you a big smile from Hakeem and a kind smile from Enola and some little waves from their kids. You see as them and their squad supervisor leave through the opposite door, and Ivo starts to make his way towards the other.
Okay.
I'm excited. It's going to be fun.
Confidence, everyone.
Fantastic.
Have fun. I think that's the main thing we should concentrate on, honestly. If this ends up being boring and just a chore, then what's the point?
He makes his way towards the portal.
Is he coming with us, or
is
he stopping there? Okay.
He's coming with you.
Okay.
Nice.
As Nebia's about to step through, she's like, "It's okay if you move on and find another group after us. I'll forgive you. Just it's okay if you move on."
I moved on. You can move on.
Moved on.
So,
Hey.
you stand in a very dimly lit hallway. Extremely dimly lit. It's hard to see, and it's extremely empty. You hear almost nothing, but as you start walking, the light gets a little bit shiny, a little bit stronger, and you hear very faint whispers of a crowd. And you catch little snippets of conversation as you move forward. Very few, just little ends of sentences, little beginnings of sentences. And as you walk past, Ivo seems to just be walking incessantly forward. He's not waiting. And as you do, light gets brighter and brighter. As I said, little snippets of conversation reach your ears.
Oh my god.
And as you reach the end of the hallway, a blinding light swallows the entirety of an enormous room. You see, as in front of you, a massive crowd and noise, just enormous noise, filling your ears. The trial is about to start. You see, as Ivo makes his way towards one side of the room, the Dwarven team seems to be on the other. And to the north of the room, you see three familiar figures. You see Mirabella, scholar. She seems to be just sitting pleasantly, like giving like clapping as you enter. You see Safia, lieutenant, who seems to be fixing her gaze on your group specifically. And you see not squad leader, but Free Lieutenant Alfonso sitting at the judging table, a big smile full of white, bright, pearly teeth. And when you have all like gotten to your positions, he rises and he says, he like basically like leans towards like gets up from his seat and leans on it in a more like aggressive way, but very like showmanship way. And you hear his voice. It says, "For our fifth match, gentle people of Port Gamello, we have on my left a family of intrepid mercenaries. Squad J." And you hear the crowd go wild at the mention of Squad J. "And on my left, a group of valiant heroes that have joined forces for this tournament. Squad E." And another thunderous applause fills the room. Presentations have concluded. Zala, right in the middle of this, make me an Arcana check.
Oh, wait. I was going to say, oh no, but I just realized this is my first character where I'm actually good at Arcana. I say that now, but rolled an 8. Wow. Okay.
You see around you a small ball, like the size of like something like this. This is great for streaming because I can just say something like this. Something like this. It seems to be metallic and it seems to be flying. You catch like a glint of it and then it disappears completely. You don't know what it is. But it seems to just be circling you, and you see it on the other group too for a second. Well, presentations have concluded. I've said my piece. I want to see a trial. Open the portals, and you see, as right behind you, a yawning portal of energy appears, and on the other side of the room, another one. It's almost like looking through tinted glass, or like frosted glass, more like, because it's hard to see. You just are able to see green and like a little like brown, a little bit of like a bright blue sky. What you kind of guess a bright blue sky, but it's really hard to actually make a concise picture. It's as if anything was pixelated or blurred. And the portal's open. He says, "Once you cross it, you'll be in the Royal Manticore's territory. Hunt it. Bring a piece of it back. And most importantly of all, impress me. If you've managed to vanquish it, we'll have a ball to celebrate. Squires, you have 2 hours. On your marks, glory to the shepherds." And he raises one hand. You see as Squad J barrels through the portal. What do you do, Squad A?
Just before just before we jump in, I'm gonna go over to Ivo, probably far enough away from everyone else so they don't hear. I put my hand on his shoulder and I say, "I'm doing this for Sylvie, okay?" And I say, "It's fine." And I turn around and I just run through the portal.
He turns away from you, and you run through the portal. Does everyone follow?
Nebia has not looked up at the podium this whole time, but she takes one quick glance before jumping into the portal.
You feel a piercing gaze. You've never felt someone looking at you like now. It's almost physical. What do you do? Leon
I take a hard gulp and I jump in.
Fantastic.
Leon waits for everyone to jump in, takes one step closer to the portal, turns his back to the portal, looks at the audience, does an over-flourished bow. "I'll see you all soon," and steps backwards into the portal.
Fantastic.
Lala just throws Cujo in first and he dives in. But Cujo's loving it. He's like arms played out as he's thrown in.
Fantastic.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
So, as soon as you go through this portal, the noises and like the screams and shouting from the audience stops completely. You are now covered like in sweat almost instantly as an intense humidity envelops you. It's a completely different place to be than you were right before. You are surrounded by enormous trees. Most of you, I would say, like, with the exception of Nebbia, probably, most of you have never seen these, like, the size of these. They, like, rise, like, meters and meters and whatever a foot is above the ground and almost covering all of the light that manages to pierce through. I need whoever is proficient in history to make me a history roll.
I can do a history check.
Yeah.
Proficient history.
Proficient
I'm
as
also
well.
proficient in history.
Proficient.
I'm
That's
proficient.
18 for.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, 19.
Fittingly, all three of you, by looking at like the distinctive red trunk of these trees, which are like blood red, you know that you are in the Mubalal jungle to the west of Pergamel. It is known for its its massive vegetation. It's like almost like gigantism in the plant form, and like everything seems to be huge here, especially the trees. And Nebbia, you know that it houses many species of monkey.
Oh God, not more of them. Not here, not now, not like this.
Like this. Fantastic. So, how we're going to do this is we're going to have a little bit of an exploration section. So I need a marching order. I need to know who goes first, then who is second, third, and fourth. Who goes first? Who's leading this?
I normally would say Joey, but no, I think Joey would have. Who has dark vision? I feel like that's important right now, right?
Yeah, I have dark vision.
I have dark
I have
vision.
dark vision as well.
I don't.
No, the
Okay,
people
so
that will be best at this will be who is leading the group through a forest. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, so it doesn't matter. Okay.
It's
Yeah,
daytime.
I probably
Okay.
am not super good at that, but I will be side by side with someone.
Let's choose an order.
I'll take the front.
Fantastic.
Yeah, okay.
Zala takes the lead. Then
Cujo can communicate.
I'll go
with
next.
the
I'm
others.
after.
Leon, and then Nebbia.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually going to suggest maybe Zala take point, join the rear in case something happens, and then the bard's in the middle.
Sure.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And as
good point.
you start to make your way
Yeah.
through this alien jungle to most of you, and as the different cries of tropical birds fill your ears, and you wait to see where this royal manticore is, we're taking a break.
Hey!
Hey.
Nice.
Oh my god, it's Antonio!
It's
This
time.
is so cool!
It's actually
so
so
nice.
tense.
I'm like chills. I know. I'm like, my heart is like.
You have
my
2
chest.
hours, and everything that you do takes time. So,
Gosh.
Oh my god.
let's
Like
go.
I'm literally here, like
So
I'm straight stressing out. So to play Zala, I have to do the exact opposite of what I would do because I'm freaking out right now.
So, everybody watching, thank you so much for watching, by the way. We're going to go in a little break, 15 minutes, but important thing is that we celebrated a contest over on our Discord last week. And today, you've seen the winner of that contest, because that contest is about making an NPC that will appear during our stream. You can make it with the character creator, so you can log into our Discord server, and the theme for this week's contest, so the NPC that will appear next time we play the Shepherd Trials, is a fancy dancer for the ball that the team, like the Squad E, will be taking a part in probably next session. So that is our contest for the day, for the week. You can go ahead and go into our Discord and try to make your own dancer. We will pick one, and that character will be in next session. So, is that all we had to say before the break?
Yeah, I mean, so. The Discord link is in chat.
The Discord link is in chat.
Yeah.
And you will see it on our BRB screen. Without further ado, we're going to get into the jungle. We're going to go see that manticore. We'll see you in 15 minutes.
All right.
See you soon.
See you. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Shipper Trials. We're in our very first trial, and it's starting now. You've never chosen a best moment to join us. We're going through the Mobile Jungle, and our intrepid bands of heroes have 2 hours to defeat the Manticore. So, we have our marching order. Fantastic. So, as you start to go through this incredible, massive jungle, I'm going to ask for one that can be assisted through the help action, one perception/survival check to see if you find the first tracks of the Manticore. This check does not mean if you find them, but rather how long it takes for you to find them, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that
Who
makes sense.
would like to do this this check?
I don't think anyone's got it.
I'll help someone.
I can go for it.
Someone has to do it.
I
can
nominate
go for it.
Nebia.
Or could I just twist? Can I twist this? Can I try
All
a
right, go
nature
for it.
check and just be like, I know nature where these manticores would usually reside, or at least very least often
First
go
of all,
to.
okay, first go ahead and make a nature check. We'll see how that plays.
Okay.
Can I help you with that nature
You're
check?
so
I'm also
No, he's on
proficient
his
in
own because
nature.
he's looking through his.
15.
Okay, with a 15, and that was a DC I set on my head. With a 15, I will give the final check +2.
Okay.
Okay.
There we
But
go.
that final check needs to happen. So, who is
Nebia.
rolling our perception or survival check?
I'll do perception.
Fantastic. Who is as someone helping?
For sure, yes.
23. Go ahead and roll again.
23!
You have advantage.
Wait, that's a nat 20.
It's a natural
That's a
20.
20. That's another
Yeah.
20.
I'm like,
Okay. You don't need to
What a
roll
way to
again.
start
You
it.
don't need to roll again. That is a 25 plus a +2. That's all I gave you. With that 25, it only takes you 5 minutes. Nebia, if you give me a chance, I will Nebia, you sprint, go towards one of the trees that you see here that is not the tallest but pretty tall, and with the depth of head, as if you were scaling the mast of a ship, you scale up the tree and find yourself perched at the very top of a high branch. And from that distance, you not only find, first of all, like parts where a big animal, much bigger than what you know of the Mobile Jungle, should reside here. You also see broken vegetation, and at the very distance, you see straight lines. It's a little bit too far away for you to know exactly what it is, but you know something. You know that in nature, straight lines are not a thing. This must be a man-made thing that you've seen through the Mobile Jungle. With that, let me reveal to you what you've seen.
Dun, dun.
oh, man.
You spy a track through the forest that leads towards a ravine with some flowing water. And that has only taken you a total of 10 minutes, keeping track of your time.
Okay.
I'm keeping track of your time. Don't worry, you don't have to do
Yeah.
it.
Would Nebia be ahead since she spotted the route, or are we still trying to go in order?
Whatever you prefer.
Okay.
Fantastic. So you find your path very quickly through the Mobile Jungle. You come to this ravine. The water is moving, but not extremely quickly, and it has that stench of stagnant water. The humidity is even higher now that you're next to a body of water. You see as the tracks lead north rather than south. Do you follow the tracks?
Do we follow the
What
tracks, Nebia?
direction is the water flowing?
The water's flowing north to south.
North to south?
The tracks go to the north.
I say let's go north.
Yeah, I suppose we should keep following the tracks, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me reveal to you more of our map. Nope. This part. There you go.
Oh, man.
And here, as you follow the ravine, I will ask you. Wait 1 second. Wait.
Yep.
Waiting.
I will ask you to go into this portal.
Huh.
Oh, mushroom.
And the viewers that checked on our loading screen last week, loading screen is one of our shows, will have seen this arena being constructed directly on stream. As you make your way towards, like, next to this ravine, you come to a sort of clearing in the trees of the Mobile jungle. And something strikes you as you walk forward. A myriad of monkeys. Small, tiny monkeys. But not less evil. That is author's text. Monkeys are evil by default, but these monkeys seem as evil as normal monkeys.
Hey,
They
that's
seem
not evil.
I need a nature check from whoever has nature the thing. Help me out.
Proficiency.
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 I don't have proficiency in it. I just have high
Me
nature.
neither.
I
What is
have
that plus four?
Who has the
Yeah.
highest nature? Probably you, Zala.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a
Plus
nature
4.
check.
I have +4 as well.
Oh, then you can go ahead
Okay.
too,
+3.
Okay.
Leon.
Nature.
Oh,
Ooh,
I'm not
okay.
rolling great. 13.
Okay.
17 for Leon.
Leon, what does Leon feel about monkeys?
Doesn't mind them. Cute, adorable little animals.
Horrible opinion, but that's fine. We'll move on. With the cute furry animals that are monkeys that you know quite well because you love them because you're wrong, you know that these monkeys, specifically, do not seem to be acting like monkeys that you've ever seen or heard before. I would imagine you've seen like pet monkeys. You know what I mean? Like some eccentric noble would have like horrible pet monkeys that shit everywhere.
Yeah.
These you've seen how normal monkeys act. These monkeys seem to be extremely still and widely observant. And you hear a phone ring. Someone is hiding in the tree.
Sorry, that was
Who's
Cujo.
there?
I forgot to turn it off.
That was Cujo that has an alarm clock. I'm so sorry. Cujo rings the
So
alarm.
it was the monkey.
Exactly.
Put your monkey on silent.
It's like I thought I was going to oversleep. I put the wrong time zone up.
You see as these monkeys are looking at you and expectant and observant in a way that is not natural for animals to be. They don't seem to be doing anything. They don't seem to be shouting. They don't seem to be talking or monkey language with one another. They seem to be expectant, looking, observing. What do you do?
People that kind of he reaches the rest of the group and kind of stops. Probably. Oh, is Nebby in front now? So probably stops Zala.
I have
You-
stopped completely my tracks. And I'm like, it's worse than what we imagined.
There's something odd with these monkeys. You that study the manticore, wasn't there something about like mind control? Kind of looks around and sees these hyper observant monkeys. Is like, because this feels like just surveillance to me now. Looks around.
Yes,
This
they're
is not
beady eyes.
natural.
They follow you. Terrible.
No, but not like this. This is different, Nebia.
Yeah, I studied monkeys, mainly the way their joints and muscles work so that I could create Cujo, but in my observations they at least were much more energetic.
Yeah.
Can Cujo speak monkey? I think is an important question that we all needed to ask.
Can Cujo speak monkey?
No, Cujo cannot
no.
speak
Just
monkey.
ask them if they speak monkey.
You can't ask people why this.
No,
They're different
Cujo
dialects.
can't speak.
Oh, okay. Right.
All right.
Well, that's
I would suggest
unfortunate.
just keeping an eye out, but pressing forward. It's not like we can go back, right?
We have to keep moving.
Yeah.
What happens if
Keep
we
an eye
move
on-
forward a little? If anything
I
happens, we
can-
need to run. I think we just run and try and get to the main thing. Maybe.
Oof. Okay.
Can we speedrun the
The pla-
monkeys?
Speed run.
All right,
You can
let's do
start
this.
Edge forward ever so slightly.
You see as their
So
eyes
scared.
completely silently, their eyes track you, Joel, as you get to the center of the arena. Suddenly, quickly, almost mechanically, the monkeys dash into the forest.
All of them?
All of them.
With the movement, Leon prepares to dash to run, but then they go in the opposite direction. Oh! Okay.
What is happening? Okay, that usually means that something scary is coming. I'm pretty sure that's usually what it means when small creatures run away. It means something that is that
Make
endanger them. Is
an insight or nature check.
Insight or nature? I think they're the same for me, so I'm gonna go with insight.
Okay.
16.
With a 16, these monkeys did not seem scared at all. What you're describing of like leaving because there's a threat? No, they just waited until you chose that direction to move forward and then disappeared instantly. Not disappeared in thin air. They went into the jungle.
Yeah, ran away.
Mm-hmm.
Or rather, that's how they're meant to react, but I don't think I saw any of them particularly scream. That's usually what they do. They usually screech in fear. So maybe it wasn't a fear thing. They just seem to be coordinated and run away.
know,
Well,
Zana.
we're not
If-
going to follow
if my-
them, so...
If my theory is correct and they are surveillance, then it means they went and warned something of our presence. So maybe we should just points towards the other side of this clearing.
I think
Get out of
that-
here.
Yeah.
I think
Let's
that's
go.
a good move.
Right. I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Whatever we just did, let's do it again.
That little monkey adventure cost you.
Also,
Oh.
like out of character, there's a thunderstorm overhead right now, and it is not helping my stress levels. I'm in a literal thunderstorm.
Yes, I conjured that up with my GMing power.
Yeah.
You see,
Yeah, you're so good at this. Is this a multiverse feature?
This is a new multiverse feature we just haven't told you. As you, that little monkey adventure will cost you 5 minutes of your time, and
Oh, so that's another 10.
you keep moving forward.
Yeah.
Yes.
You arrive
Yeah.
Nebbia, you spy this, and with Nebbia's fantastic perception score, you make your way, and pretty quickly, 15 minutes, you make your way up the stream and to a bridge next to two, like the bridge of course divides the path in two paths. There's a bridge that crosses over, and then you recognize that those straight lines, that architecture that you saw from the very top of that branch, it seems to be a temple. At the other side of the bridge, it seems to be a very small village. I need someone to roll me history. Someone with whatever.
I'm proficient
with
in history.
expertise. Yeah,
I have
Yeah,
plus
I'm
5,
proficient.
so...
or proficiency. Sorry.
I have +6.
Go for it.
Yeah, go for it. Mhm.
Oh, 24.
The 24.
Wow.
I think that Nebbia knew about the monkeys. You knew that they're like the Mobala jungle seems to be like it's well known for people that kind of like want to retire from society or from organized society as a destination to live a very simple, comfortable life. Like not comfortable, but like away from the hustle and bustle of society. A lot of people like retreat into the Mobala jungle and form these little like I wouldn't even call it a town or village, but like these groups of very small people that just like live on their own in the middle of the jungle, and that's what
They're vegans.
wild vegans, feral vegans.
Wild.
Uh,
You
so this
see
is
that over there, a vegan in their natural habitat.
so this is your choice.
the
You,
choice.
Nebbia, you spy the tracks of the manticore going towards the temple. However, the temple and the village seem to be pretty close by, and the tracks of the manticore do not. There doesn't seem to be any tracks that lead towards the village. Do you still would like to see the village?
Okay, I know we're in like
Right.
a time crunch right now, but I really
Yeah.
want to see. I've always wanted to see one of the Mubala villages.
Right, but you see, the problem is that, well, if I read the text correctly, the Manticore took over a whole village before, and, you know, took over their minds of the villagers. So I feel as if we go
Good
into
point.
this village, I don't know. do you really think the Manticore's like nest is in the village, or do you think
Oh
that this village
no, it's
is more
definitely in
of
that
like...
direction. I just was
Oh,
really
you think
wanted to
so?
check out the village.
Someone
I really
make
want to
me-
see it too.
someone
Out
make
of
me a
character, I
perception
really
check.
want to see it.
Sorry, what was that, Antonio?
Someone make me a perception check, please.
Always Nebia. From now on,
I'm
always
thinking-
Nebia.
Maybe as a resident ranger.
What am I checking out? Because
Perception.
I'm always interested in the
Perception?
village, though.
No, just perception, just to see what I can tell you. Yeah.
21.
Oh
You hear
my
like Twist
God.
Concerna being like, "Oh, what if they are like you?" By the way, everyone is standing here. You don't see anything, and you don't hear anybody in this village. You know what I mean? It doesn't seem like there's like, it's not a zombie village of like people taking over with psychic powers. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, it's
Okay.
like an abandoned.
It seems completely still.
Right.
I just want to point out that we are on a time limit, and the earlier we complete it probably means that we might or might not win against the other squad. So I would
Double
just go,
back. Yeah.
yeah,
All
Do we
right.
know which way we're going?
follow
I
the
feel like
tracks.
we
Yeah.
feel strongly about the temple, but
Yeah,
tracks
the temple
go
is.
to the temple.
Yeah,
Make me a nature check again, or a survival check rather.
anyone?
I am not.
Survival.
I'll do it,
anyone. But you will make
I'll
me
do
one check, so
survival.
you can
Let's
either
go.
help somebody.
I'll help
10.
Zala.
Okay. Let's do help
Oh,
before the
help me.
person rolls.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Should I still roll again?
Yeah.
Okay. Nat 20. Okay.
Oh my God.
So for the viewers, remember, guys, please, because I might forget, say your rolls because the viewers can't see them.
Yeah.
Zala
Yeah.
because Zala rolled a 10, and that's when I kindly reminded them, as a very kind DM that I am, that you can say help. And I told them to say
Thank
help
you.
before they see the roll. And Zala rolled a 20, and that's why you should say I helped. With that, you see fresh, not super fresh, but fresh tracks. The tracks that Nebia was initially following that go into the temple. You see, however, old tracks that go into the village, and you spy. With that, I would say that you see very old tracks that go into this village, and very new tracks. Not super new, but kind of new, that seem like humanoid tracks. You know what I mean? Like someone wearing a shoe, for example.
Do you think the other squad is here?
No, I can tell you that
No.
already.
No,
You're going.
okay.
You're being
Right.
sent to two completely different
Right,
points.
right. Two different.
Yeah.
Two points. Okay.
After two
Got
different
it.
manticores.
Right. Right.
I mean, it could mean, and I'm not just saying this because I want to check out the village, but it could mean some people need help there. And as a shepherd, it's our duty to protect and help people.
As a
As you say
shepherd,
that,
I was just
Joy's
gonna,
eyes widened. Yes.
I was just gonna tell their story, like valiantly, of course. But
I mean, how can you tell a story of someone you've never met? We should go to the village and find them and find out what story you're going to tell.
Squad E, I just want to intercept to say, if you don't make a decision in the next 30 seconds, I am deducting 5 minutes from you.
all right, to the village.
Right.
To the village. Zala really wants to go.
You sprint towards the village. Fantastic.
We're just gonna. We're gonna run.
Yeah.
We're gonna sprint.
We're gonna
sprint in, sprint out.
Let's go.
I imagine everyone
quick
starts, let's just
look
go!
around.
And the three of them go to the village. Leon starts going to the temple. Oh, shit. And getting devils back.
Fantastic. You
We're
make
so
your
good at
way.
decision
Let me set the
making.
scene a little bit with some vibes. There we go.
Hey.
As you come into this village is a strong word. These are two houses. They don't seem to be shoddily made, but they don't seem to be made with any sort of like thought about aesthetics in mind. It seems to be very utilitarian, or it seemed to have been once very utilitarian. Now, no, it's completely abandoned. You see vines growing everywhere. You see trees actually growing through the roofs of the village. It is completely different. You spy 3 structures, 2 houses, and what seems to be a sort of small fenced little place where they seem to before grow mushrooms specifically.
you there, vegans.
What do you wish to do?
Leon's immediately gonna run over to the mushroom farm and see if he recognizes any of them.
Go ahead and make me a nature check.
Alrighty. Six.
These are mushrooms. They are.
Hey, look, everyone! Mushrooms.
Nailed it.
Everybody.
Yeah, they are.
Mushroom.
I'm gonna go check the houses.
Zala, want to check the houses with me?
Yeah,
Scared. Fear. Okay, you check that first house? What's
Yeah,
it?
we want to check it out. We start walking over to it.
1 second.
We can go inside.
You can do more than go inside.
Ooh.
I can show you what's inside.
Whoa!
So,
I feel left out. Hold on.
Wow!
Fancy.
Oh my goodness.
so you see
Alright.
in
What
this
is
house,
gold
you
symbol?
see a very small little bed made of hay, and it seems to be a sort of tapestry, like lovingly made once by hand, that now has taken a big toll because of time. But it seems to depict something.
Oh no.
I take a closer look.
You take a closer
Yeah,
look.
so do
everyone.
I.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead and inspect it if you want to.
Okay.
It's
Good.
probably from the story you read, Joy.
Oh,
Um,
I see. If you click on the object, there's a cool little thing. It says a crude tapestry depicting elven figures tending to mushrooms. The second half of the tapestry shows the mushrooms dying as the elven figures worship a four-legged winged creature. Whoa.
Whoa.
Did
The
they?
mushrooms died as the elven figures worship the four-legged winged creature.
I
Yeah.
imagine that.
Amazing creature, that must be the manticore.
Yeah, definitely. Guess they were growing the mushrooms, and then the manticore came and just mind controlled all of them, and they stopped caring for the mushrooms.
The
Oh,
mushrooms,
so
they look
Stop
alive,
caring
right? In the
about
farm?
themselves?
They look alike, but they don't look. This seemed like something that was tended to and then completely dropped. If you know what I mean. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't like some are too small. Some seem to be eaten by different the different bugs. It seems like the remnants of a farm rather than a working farm. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Okay.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Can I look around this place more? Like this building more? Is this all I can find?
With a cursory glance and with the like how small it is, it seems to be all you can find. This truly seems like purpose
Yeah, this is
over
literally
like
it.
function over everything else. It's extremely small.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a place where you
Um,
eat, and that's it. Where you drink, or you sleep. There you go. What? Sorry.
Can we check out this house?
Of course. You enter this house. This house seems to be better built, so it seems to have like taking into the elements in a better way than the first one. Let me open it for you. There you go. It seems to be quite empty, weirdly enough.
Oh,
You see,
All right, we gotta go. Let's sprint.
Bryn,
Quick, let's go.
I'm gonna.
Joy
wait,
starts
hold on,
pulling you guys along.
wait, Zala, what do you want to say?
I want to investigate this tree because there's a tree that's growing in the middle of this.
Make me an investigation check.
Investigation. Let's hope I rolled well. 18.
18. Okay. As you investigate the tree, you see that it's growing from the very ground where this place is sitting. But it seems to be a hole. And as you put your hand into the hole, you find something. It seems to be leather. As you pull it out, I'm imagining.
Yep.
You pull it out. It seems to be beautifully like handcrafted leather gloves.
Whoa, wait, these are beautiful.
They seem to be elven and make.
You like
Oh, but I
look
can
at him
tell.
for 2 seconds, and I start pulling him along. Gotta go.
Oh.
And then I was like, we gotta move, guys.
What did you find?
I
Zala!
found elven gloves.
I just started grabbing everyone with my long limbs and just pulling everyone in.
I would say
Gotta
that
move.
little adventure would have cost you another 5 minutes. of your time.
Oh,
That's fair.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So that's 20 in total.
This is
There's
how
a
you
20 in
don't
total
select
minutes of
items.
2 hours.
Oh boy.
Fantastic.
See, it was worth it. And he just starts putting on the gloves.
You put on the gloves?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, nice.
Good to know.
Good. The GM will remember this.
Can't wait to find out the cursed item.
Fantastic. I'm assuming you make your way into the temple.
Correct.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Let us go.
It is time.
I'm trying to like gloves of berserkers or something, thinking I'd just flip out and start attacking everyone.
I know exactly.
yeah, do you just put on anything you find in an adventure?
This is first adventure.
This,
They seem to
This is
be,
my
as you
first
put your
time
hands
out.
in, it is kind of gross. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like something sitting like been there for a minute. You know what I mean? The leather somehow has not completely rotted by humidity, but it is humid. And you feel a little tickling at the edge of one of your fingers. Like just a little tickle.
Like a bug?
Ooh.
Oh, no. Please don't be a
He's gonna
bug.
like just poke. He's gonna like squeeze the end of the finger to see this like. If there's a bug in there.
Squeeze.
You hear this thing.
So gross.
He's sort of like, just shrugging his keep going.
Bugs.
Bugs. 1 second. I'm loading it into the thing.
Yeah. I'm so ready, you
I would
guys.
say that if a creature hides in a place in a forest, this looks like it. As it like it looks around and sees the walls of this derelict dungeon.
Yeah,
I've
on the
never
right track.
seen a temple I've liked.
I've never seen a temple.
I would say if I've read any good adventure books that we should proceed with absolute caution. There may be traps, there may be things, who knows what's going to happen. We have to be alert, aware, and safe.
Fantastic. Let me make this a little bit more appropriate with some vibes. And fantastic. As you enter this temple, the first thing that comes to your that you find is at the very edge, like the top of the entrance, you see a carved figure of what seems to be an elven person. It's much too simple to know much more of them, like gender, anything else. You just see 2 big ears and a little very non-distinct body. It seems to be worshipping that specific figure. You don't know much. As you enter the temple, this seems to be as run down as the village that you just visited. But specifically, this seems to be a temple, not a very lavish temple. You know what I mean? Those of you that have seen other places of worship throughout the world, you would have seen that this seems to be more crudely made, but lovingly made. At least when it was constructed, this seemed like a place of worship that people cared about. Now, nature has taken over, and you see as sunlight streams through the light in the different parts of the corridor. It's beautiful. And yes, nature is here.
We are the virus.
We are the virus in front of you. You do see as the hallway that continues.
I have my glaive out, and I am looking at every single gridded tile with pure fear. And I start kind of just like poking
the floor.
Just dropped my mic, it's fine. Poking the floor as I go.
You poked and then a
Poking
trap
my
happened,
mic,
and then
poking
you
my
dropped
mic, poking the floor,
Fantastic.
Zala's gonna be like, I think Zala sees Joy becoming extra cautious, which is already pretty damn cautious considering it's Joy. And it's like, okay, wait, hold on. I probably should get ready, just in case we do get in a fight. And he's gonna like hand Cujo his hammer, and Cujo's gonna like crawl onto his shoulder and basically swing the hammer down at Zala's chest. And right before it makes actual contact, you hear it like almost like, honestly, it's gonna be loud. Zala's not very subtle. It's a loud clang, and is going to activate his armor that he gets as a his arcane armor that he gets as a artificer. So as he clangs, you just hear, you just see under his what seems like leather armor, it kind of changes color and solidifies into plate armor. You see it extends out from his chest to completely cover up his arms and legs and body. His essentially a suit that he's created.
How loud is this process?
The initial clang is pretty loud. After that, is everything's really quiet and it's like very quiet and slick. But the initial clang was definitely loud.
Fantastic. Do you proceed forward?
At this clang, Leon just goes, well, everyone heard this, might as well just go, and starts running inside the
Yeah, I was going to ask,
Sorry,
do you
think about that.
proceed stealthily or not?
I think
I
at this
think after
point,
that.
yeah.
Guys,
What
I
stealth
feel
is
as if
left?
we should still be cautious. I am.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't think about that. Probably should have activated it outside of the temple.
Leon respects
also-
Joy's wishes and
Yeah.
slows down.
Yeah, probably stealth.
Yeah.
Probably.
Cool.
We'll
I'm
try.
gonna try and be stealthy.
But like
I
kinda
have
quickly,
disadvantage
I
for
suppose.
stealth.
Yeah, I do as well.
Oh no! Why are we being stealthy?
She's a very
You're gonna do
cautious
our best.
person.
Oh boy.
Fantastic. You start to make your way
I'm poking.
through the temple.
I'm poking.
Nebia's going ahead.
Wait, Joy
Nebia
says,
and
"Wait,
Leon.
wait!" She's kind of like makes everyone go behind her.
As you enter the
It just
room.
keeps poking.
As you enter the room, in front of you stands what seemed to be one day, or what one day was. One second. I'm finding a little bit of trouble with my regions. There we go. In front of you stands what seemed to be what once before was a sort of like hall that would welcome the different people that use this temple. Now, it seems still to be silent, and that's when you realize that you're not alone in the room. You see several figures. At first, for a fleeting second, you thought they were humanoid, but they aren't. They seem to be enormous gorillas. And two of the monkeys that you saw before. And as soon as you enter the door, you see their eyes shift, and almost in a mechanical sort of way, they look at you with no emotion. And I need everybody to roll for initiative.
Oi, there we
Oh.
go.
Oh, there it is. Yes, initiative.
So let's go for initiative.
Oh my god.
How did I get?
Not
Oh.
great.
Nebia,
I'm rolling
paralyzed
so
in
bad.
fear,
Damn it.
rolled a 1 as she makes
A
eye
9.
contact.
I
with
rolled
this
a 1
monkey.
too.
Oh no.
I rolled a 1 as well.
Fantastic, guys. You're doing great.
My tank rolled
Safety
a 1.
first, huh?
I rolled a 9.
Yeah,
Oh
8
my
for
One second, I'm
goodness.
going to ask you one by one.
Okay.
I just need to put initiative in order. Start.
The worst rolls ever.
Fantastic.
Oh my god. How do we both roll a 1?
Wow.
Do we cling to each other in fear?
Truly.
Like Scooby and Shaggy style, Joy jumps in Nebia's arms.
Fantastic. Okay. Let me add these monkeys to initiative.
Yeah.
Adam. Mind-controlled monkeys. Oh no.
Cool beans. Okay. I'm using an online dice roller. Should I get a real dice? Should I get some real dice? ASMR for the children? Oh, right there.
Yeah.
1 second. I'm getting it.
It's alright.
ASMR
You
for
rolled a
children.
1, but you have a modifier now.
Yeah, we are.
So it's probably not a 1.
Oh?
You have a modifier now.
Oh,
so
you're
it's-
right. It's 5.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
fine.
there we go.
Okay.
Okay,
You're right.
fantastic. So,
Let me change that.
okay,
Might not
that's
matter,
a
but
6,
hey.
and that's a 17. Fantastic. So,
Oh, God.
I'm gonna need your initial order now. So 25 to 20.
Nope. Go way lower.
All the way down.
20 to 15.
Nope. Go way lower.
Nobody?
Look on
Rub
the
it
map,
in, come
Antonio.
on.
Look on the map.
Look on the map.
Look on the map. I can't look at the map. I'm on initiative tracker.
Okay.
15 to 10.
Nope.
Buddy.
Really?
Oh, buddy.
Wow.
Really?
10 to 5.
Yeah,
I got a 9.
Okay. 9
I
for
ha-
Joy.
And
8.
9 for Zala as well.
9. Who has the highest? Highest the highest dex?
I have
my dex is a
14.
+2. I'm so 14 as
I'm
well.
+2.
Oh, no, mine's a 15. Mine's a 15.
Who's
Okay,
top?
so
Oh,
Zala
yours is
first.
15. Okay. So
Zala first, then Joy, then Leon, right?
Yes, yes.
Then Nebia, what did you have? What did you get?
5.
Oh boy, what a great first
Listen,
roll for
my eagle eyes saw straight through that jungle. I did my part.
Amazing.
Ah. He did.
Oh wait.
Challenger.
Our party is
Challenger!
interesting.
Quite
Our party is. Ooh,
You know what's
challenger.
funnier? Is that both Nebby and I probably have higher decks than both of you.
Oh.
Probably.
Yep.
I probably do. I got a +2.
Probably.
Yeah, we have +3, I
+2.
think, both of us.
It was very in character, so I'll take it. I am just petrified. I'm having a bad day.
Nebby just, no, not more monkey!
Fantastic. So, please go ahead
Look at
and
their
order
eyes.
you in the grid. Right now you're standing a little bit anywhere.
I don't. Can
Only on our
I can't
turn,
make
Antonio, so
we? Yeah, only we can move on our turn.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. only on our
can't
turn
move
you can move.
Okay, let me get you your turn so we can do them. Monkey, monkey.
It,
Zala, go ahead and place yourself.
Okay. Oop, why is it not
You can
moving?
move, right?
There we go.
Okay. No, it's not your turn. Just place yourself wherever you should be. At the start of the fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Joy.
There.
Fantastic. Monkey. Monkey.
monkey, monkey.
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 There we go.
And Nebia, place yourself on a grid.
Am I?
And then
Oh,
you have
just
the
get
square.
on the square. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay. Turn 1. With that fantastic initiative, you see as these monkeys turn their heads almost in a robotic sort of way, and without any passion, without any animalistic zeal, just go towards you. This huge, enormous gorilla makes his way 5, 10, 15, 20 towards you, Joy.
No.
Yep.
Oh no.
They smell fear.
And you see as he readies one fist and goes to connect with you. What's your AC?
20.
You see as the fist, he balls his huge, deformed, enormous, disgusting monkey paw into a fist and goes towards you. And with basically with a quick movement of your armor, you manage to not get hit. Fantastic. Second attack.
Ooh,
That's a 5. Second fist doesn't connect either with you, Joy. You parry it with your blade. Fantastic. Next monkey.
amazing.
Gonna roll 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Sit here and attack you as well. And now
Yep.
his friend is within 10 feet, so he gets advantage.
Yep.
So that is a 7. And that is a 16 plus 3, 19. Doesn't hit still. Second attack. 15
Oh my God.
plus 3. No. No, it doesn't. Okay, 19. It does hit. You see as
Okay.
the first one doesn't connect against your armor, and as you parry the first one, the second one goes for a low blow and it impacts against your belly. It knocks the wind out of you for 1 second. You're gonna take 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Ooh.
Fantastic. Monkey's turn gone. Zala, your turn.
Ooh,
What do you wish to do?
Can I ready an action instead? If one of them attacks When I attacks Joy, I want to punch him with my Thunder Gauntlet.
Ooh.
So I'm just going to use my turn to ready an action.
Ready in action, not attack directly?
Yeah, no, not
Okay.
attack directly.
You ready in action? What is it? Can you say that action again for me one more time?
When the nearest, I believe is the gorilla right now, when the gorilla attacks Joy, I want to be able to just attack the gorilla as a punishment, I guess, as a response.
Fantastic.
So I want to hold my turn. Yeah.
Cool beans. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes. Yeah.
Cool. Joy. You receive the first blow of the fight as the second gorilla, after trying 4 times, manages to connect and hit you for a pretty sizable chunk of health. What do you do?
Alright, so I am going to look at them both. I'm not going to move because I know I would get messed up. So I'm going to attack. I'm going to attack the one on the left, hoping that maybe we'll all attack the same one. And then this one can just kind of keep hitting on me. So I turn to the one on the left. I grab my glaive. She kind of swings it around, and it's a huge long glaive, and there's like a ribbon that kind of sways along with it. And she kind of picks herself up and pushes herself off the ground and goes to kind of like stab her glaive, and we'll see if it hits. That's a 24 to hit.
It does hit. Fantastic. It sinks into the furry body of the creature. You see as it's tinted with blood, and the white tiles on the floor marked with like a slash of red that like contrasts against the greenery around you. How much damage would that be?
That's 14 damage. I rolled a d10.
Damage?
Yeah, 14 damage.
Damn.
All right.
Absolutely.
And then, for my bonus action, I just like to hit him again, you know?
Yeah, go ahead.
So let's see. Oh, that's not gonna hit. It's a 10. I rolled a 4.
Oh no, it doesn't hit. The second one,
that doesn't
you see
hit.
as its injured arm stops the glaive, and you fought beasts before. A beast kind of recoils. It seems like as you sunk your blade into the creature, not a scream, not a word, looks at you in the eye and stops the glaive with one hand. Is that the end of your turn?
Ooh.
That is the end of my turn, and I'm not moving anywhere.
Fantastic. Horrid little, disgusting little monkeys. The disgusting little monkey moves its horrible speed up to this place here, and it's gonna get advantage because it's right next to you. It's gonna go for you, Leon. You seem pretty unbothered. So this horrid little monkey rolled a 3, but that's fine because he gets 2 attacks. And that's an 18.
18, yeah, that hits.
You see as it crawls your body for a second and sinks its teeth into you. You take 19. No, God, this is a D20.
I was gonna say.
Oh no! I was selecting let's roll, and I was like
Amazing
19. I was like, no.
Oh my goodness, look at us sweat.
So that is 5, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. 5,
Okay.
5 slashing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Let's go. That's a 19 though. 17 though.
17. With that, you see as where it sunk its teeth, you see as the veins blacken for a second, and you compose yourself, and a black liquid squirts out of the wound. You're not poisoned. Fantastic. Second horrid little monkey moves its 40 feet of speed.
I take it back. I don't like monkeys.
Oh, it's because it's no system. There you go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Attacks Joy. Zala, I think that you're a little bit too far away to use your reaction. That's fine. There's more turns. You see as the second little monkey goes for you, Joy. First attack. That is a 15 plus 2, 6, 7, 17? No, 20. Nope. You're insane.
Hey.
Natural 20.
Got me.
Oh no.
That definitely hits. All right.
Okay, roll like this. So that's a 1 plus 2. So that is 3 points of damage. Wait,
okay.
3.
Okay.
That is a 5, so 3 plus 5. 6, 7, 8. And I need to make a Constitution saving throw.
So it's 8 damage total.
8. Wait, we're gonna see. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay. Constitution. Okay. Constitution saving throw. I can do this. Ah! Sorry, this is just very exciting. Our first combat. Okay, save it. There we go.
Scream it to me because I'm not looking at.
That was a 7.
It's a 7.
Oh no! Oh no! Poison is really bad.
Yeah, it is.
You see as your veins blacken and on your like rosy pink skin, they seem awful as they contrast heavily. You will take 4 points of damage and you're poisoned.
Oh no! So that's 8
Damn.
plus 4.
Yeah, and for people who are new to
That's
D&D,
bad.
and just to let people know, when you're poisoned, I believe all of your attacks and ability checks are with disadvantage.
Are with disadvantage, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh no!
You see Joy
Wait,
as your
it hits
vision.
all of us?
No, it's just Joy.
No, just
Okay.
You see Joy as the monkey sinks into the hand that you were holding your glaive. You compose yourself that you don't let your glaive go. But as the monkey leaves, your vision starts to glaze over a little bit, like the edges become blurred, and you feel the grip on your polearm kind of like giving out, as if it was too heavy. You see beads of sweat that were forming in your now. It's like a torrent of sweat. You feel cold, but your body is telling you that you're too warm. You are poisoned. Fantastic. Horrid little monkeys
I let out a little. We're not safe.
Leon,
Yep.
what do you need to do?
Oh boy, this changes things. This is troublesome.
Ooh.
All right. I think in that case, I'm gonna have to try and take care of Joy because Joy is
Oh, by the
surrounded
way-
by 3 big
Yeah.
I
monkeys.
should also say that I am bloodied, and I will put a little.
One second. Zala, your reaction
Yeah.
should have gone through, right? No? You're not
No,
5 feet
because
away.
it's out of reach.
You're 5 feet
Yeah.
away. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, Leon, sorry.
Oof. You see as Leon reaches into the inside of his capelet, takes out a very fancy fountain pen with a feather attached to it, and starts writing in mid-air. And you see as this little golden thread starts to appear where he writes, and he just, in a very low voice, turns to Joy, which is within melee range, just brushes against her arm ever so slightly, and just whispers almost, "Had I the heavens embroidered cloths and wroth with golden and silver light, I tell you to embrace your inner might," and cast heroism on Joy. You have 4 temporary hit points, and at the top of your turn, you regain them.
Fantastic.
Okay.
You
So I
as
get the temporary points now.
yes, 4.
Yes, 4.
Okay.
You as you your vision is blurring, you hear Leon's voice pierce a little bit through the poison, and your grip on your polearm strengthens. Cool beans. Is that the end of your turn, Leon?
That is my action. I believe that as a bonus action, I'm gonna turn towards, let me see, the one that's damaged already, and looking at Nebia that hasn't acted yet, kind of just give her a little wink and point at the one that's bloodied and just probably say something like, again with a quill in hand, "Now that you got my blood boiling away, rush in like a river, and on it, your name," pointing at the big one, and use my unsettling words. So any saving throw that it does is reduced by 1d6.
Fantastic.
The next one.
Let's
You
go.
see as the face of the monkey its eyes seem to dart around the room for 1 second. Any saving throws that you force that monkey to make, it will do it. How much disadvantage, or does it take a?
1d6 reduced
1d6,
the next
Anyone?
saving throw.
Or rather, you
Yeah.
roll it. That way, you don't tell me that I'm cheating. There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna do.
Is that the end? Is that the end of your turn, Leon?
That is the end of my turn. Yeah, I want
Cool
to.
beans. Nebia, you see your friend is suffering under the effect of potions. You see your bard companion say some beautiful poetry to help your companions. What do you do?
Just out of character, real quick.
Yeah.
Do apes count as humanoid creatures? Or
No, they don't, sad.
I mean, genetic cousins, but yeah. Okay. I had to just double check, but
No worries.
So for Nebia watching this scene happen, I turn my gaze towards the ape to the right of Joy, and kind of raise my hands almost like with a dancer's grace, and a misty fog rises around this ape, and the smell of like ocean wind starts to catch in the air, and you see like salt crystals solidifying and whipping around as I cast Cloud of Daggers.
Fantastic. Cool beans. Go ahead. Do I have to make any save?
Which one are you doing?
No saves, no. I'm doing it on the ape that's towards your right.
Okay.
The one that is hurt? The one that Leon hurt?
This one.
Okay, I see. Yeah, the one that Leon hurt. Fantastic. So how much damage does it take? The other one.
It is going to be taking 44 slashing damage, and
Go
I
ahead.
think it lasts up to 1 minute. Yeah.
Nice.
Are you? What is the damage?
44 slashing.
Yeah, you need to roll that.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, sorry, my bad. First time person.
It's so good.
Yeah. I cast it. Do you guys not see it?
No, I do not see it, but I've seen your rolls before. So it should be there.
Did you click the damage part? There's like another part that has like 1d
The
1. You
dice.
just click that. That
Oh, okay.
does the
Sorry,
damage.
my bad.
There you go.
Yeah,
It's
no
there.
worries.
I rolled an
There you
8,
go.
so
You
8
rolled a
slashing
total
damage.
8 points of slashing damage.
Yeah, there we go.
That's pretty good.
Yes, it's absolutely very good. It's so good, in fact. Wait 1 second. There you go. It is on its very last legs.
Ooh.
Fantastic. Is that the end of your turn, Nebia? Or do you wish to do something?
That is the end of my turn.
Cool
Yes.
beans. Apes. This first ape is hurting, and he's gonna try to attack Nebia. That is the cue for your trigger, Zala. What do you wish to do?
Yes. I'm going to. You see, like when his armor had expanded, it covered his fists as well into gauntlets, and he's gonna punch this ape in the face. Let's see if that hits.
Let's go.
Dirty 20.
It sure does hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
That is. Oh, it's not great. 6 damage.
6 damage. This courses with electric energy. You punch into the body of the creature. It's in its last legs, but it's still standing.
And because I punched it with my thunder gauntlet,
Yeah.
it has disadvantage when it's attacking anything that's not me.
Cool beans. Well,
Until the end of my
it's
turn.
at 2. I shouldn't have said that, but it's very close. Fantastic. This monkey's going to try to attack Joey, however. Okay, so 7. Oh, but at disadvantage. Okay, so he rolled a 7, but let's see. 7. And a 15. But at 7. And you see as with this monkey encircled in daggers and with electric energy coursing through its body, tries to ready an attack. You, Joey, even through the poison, you manage to parry it. Second attack. That's a 9. That's a 20. But it's with disadvantage.
Yeah.
That's an 8. So it is.
Hey!
Oh my god, you're saving my life right now.
Cool beans. The second monkey is doing fine, actually. Oh, 14 plus. What was it? Oh, no, wait, they have pack tactics. I get to roll more.
Oh,
20?
that is my armor class.
Oh, yeah. Didn't
Didn't you get a
Yeah.
21 because of Zala?
No, it was 20.
No, I got 20
Oh,
because
okay.
of Zala.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, 20. It does hit. Because
Yep,
favors the
yeah,
attacker.
Yep.
Okay, that's a 2. Oh,
Don't roll too many more.
that's a 1. That's a
Okay, that's good, yeah.
5.
Okay. Okay.
What are we looking like, Joey?
We're looking rough. I am leaning on my glaive a little bit harder than
Oh no.
expected.
Fantastic. That's a 7.
But she's
I get advantage.
holding herself up strong.
And that's a 19. So yes, it does.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh no.
2.
Ugh.
Plus
Oh.
1 again. 5.
Oh, okay.
Are you still up?
He's so good.
She's just gasping for air,
no.
probably has broken a rib or something from
You see,
these
as the
punches.
first monkey tries to hit you, you manage to parry, and with that second parry, your forces leave you, and that's when the second monkey impacts once against your chest and the second one against your ribcage. You hear a crack. That's the end of their turn. You are hanging on for dear life. Zala, your friend is in danger. What do you do?
Oh boy, what
Oh
do I
my
do?
god.
So I'm immediately going to start whipping spells out. You see,
I just
he's
started
gonna,
swinging.
I just started shooting.
So anyway, I
I
started
just started blasting. Yeah, he's gonna. You know what he's actually gonna do? That's gonna point a finger gun at the gorilla that just attacked Joy and used Thorn Whip, and you just see out of the point of his finger is essentially a barbed wire, an electrified barbed wire shoot out and slash at the gorilla. Let's see if it hits. 18 to hit.
18 does it, absolutely. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh yeah. That's it's not much damage. That's 2 damage.
That's what? 2 damage
2.
on which one?
2. Let me hit it with animation.
The one
real
that
quick.
specifically has 2 damage left?
No, no, unfortunately not. But I'm gonna do that one
No.
soon. Don't worry. This one here. Just did impact on it. Did you see that?
No.
This one.
The one below, right?
The one with the...
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I do see that.
Yeah, yeah.
So that will be 2 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then on his head, Cujo is going to attack as well
Okay.
because he gets to attack right after me.
Mhm.
And he's going to use Force Strike. So you just see Cujo's mouth open wide, and you just see it's almost like a sound wave blast out of his mouth to aim for the ape that's currently in the cloud of daggers, I think, on Joy's right. And let's see if that hits as well. I would have to roll just a normal D20 and add 4. Let's see if that hits. That doesn't hit.
What is it?
See, that'd have been a 6. So
No, sadly does not hit. The second attack whiffs. It goes past and impacts against one of the walls of the temple.
And yeah, that's the end of my turn.
It's the end of your turn. I don't know why you didn't hit the other.
Because I thought I was hoping Cujo would do the hitting. It's just 2 HP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Joy, hanging up for dear life. Now when I see your health.
I truly am.
Blaze of glory. Because you're right
I'm
next to the
gonna
other
put my hand to my chest and cast Cure Wounds on myself.
I understand.
Okay.
Wait, are you guessing Cure Wounds or are you guessing are you doing the lay on hands? Oh, Cure Wounds?
I don't have lay on hands. So
Not
Cure
yet?
Wounds. Not
What?
I do have lay on
sure?
hands.
You do have lay on hands.
Yeah.
Which one do you
I'm not
like?
gonna do that.
Immediately.
I have lay on hands, and I'm gonna put all of it into
I believe you do. Let me
myself.
check real quick, but I
Yes,
How many-
I do. I see it.
How many do you get to pump into yourself? Because I think 5 is enough to take away the poison as well.
Yes.
Really?
5
think.
I'm
and
gonna. I have
upwards
15.
should take poison.
I have 15.
Yeah.
I have
If you put
15.
all of it in, if you put 5 or more in, you.
I'm
cure your
putting
poison
all of
as
it
well.
in.
Okay.
15.
So you will heal for you can heal for 15 or you can heal for 10 and cure poison.
Joy is back, baby.
Huh?
Get rid of that. Get
No,
rid of
wait,
that poison.
Joy,
Double check the
Get rid of
text.
it.
Joy, listen.
Get rid of it.
Joy,
Yes.
you want to get rid of the poison?
Yes.
In that case, you take
Yeah,
5 from
yeah.
your healing.
Yep,
There you
I
go.
did.
Fantastic.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Woo.
Cool beans. You put a hand on your chest. You see this divine aura encircle you, and your wounds close. You grip your pole once again tight. You're healed from the poison, and you're back to almost half. Fantastic.
Yep.
That is your action. Do you
That's
wish to do
me.
something with your bonus action?
For my bonus action, as a bonus action, I will do nothing.
Cool beans. Monkey.
Monkey, please.
Horrible little
What do
monkey
you do?
Please.
is gonna attack Leon once again.
Stop it!
Oh,
you
no,
annoy
I should
me.
probably deal with this
Okay,
monkey.
3. 3 plus. Oh, and the other one is 8. Like, what is your AC actually? Because I'm assuming an 8 is. What?
14.
So
14.
no, 10 doesn't hit. 4. God damn it. 18. Yeah! Finally.
Oh, damn it.
The first
So
one
close.
attacks once again. That will be 4 points of damage. Plus 2.
Gotcha.
Sorry, 6 points of damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Please. Oh my gosh, that's an 8 only.
Sadly,
Oh,
the second time the wound does take place, and the black veins appear once more in your arms. They look dark green against your skin, and you are poisoned. Cool beans. Monkey turn done. Second horrible monkey is gonna attack. He's gonna attack Joey, is he? Yeah, Joey seems pretty rough. He's gonna go for it. Okay,
Oh,
8
no.
plus 2, 10.
Yeah.
18
God,
plus
I
2,
get the-
20.
Oh yes, but also I get the 4 temporary hit points as well because
You
of.
get.
Yeah.
You do, yeah.
Okay,
Starts
okay, I
everything,
did get that. I forgot about that.
With
Right,
heroism.
That's good.
Oh, you actually.
Oh wait, I mean,
you,
you have to make a
You don't.
No,
Oh,
with
you
heroism?
don't. You
I
start
don't.
concentration.
You don't
I had my
because I
turn
just
before
failed my
you.
concentration check. I just failed my concentration
Oh,
check.
you
so
failed
the
it, so
spell
you
fails.
don't get your point.
Oh, you don't get the
Oh,
plus
but
4.
wait. Oh, is it every turn? Every
Yeah.
your. Every
Every
time
I
my
get
turn
that.
is your turn.
Every time
Every
Leon
time
takes
you
get
damage,
that,
he makes a
yes,
concentration check. And Leon failed his
no.
concentration check.
Wait, but is it-
remember to
Joy
say
already
your,
went.
Yeah, I
Joy
went.
already went, so she did get
Yeah.
4
Okay.
hit points
Okay.
before the monkey.
but remember to say
Sorry.
your rolls out loud, even for me, because I'm not watching the
Yep.
DB right now. Okay. Joy attacks. That was a 20, so it does it. That is a 2
Yes.
plus 2, 4 points of
4,
damage.
got it.
And Joy, I'm so sorry to say that I need you to make me a Constitution save.
Oh no!
These
Okay.
Kill the monkeys! Y'all are doing everything but doing damage.
Oh, terrible! I rolled a 6. That's an
No.
8.
Sadly, you see
I'm
as once again
poisoned
you're
again.
affected by the poison, and you will take
What?
1 point. It's fine. 1 point of poison damage. And I forgot to give you that to you, Leon. So I'll be 3 points of damage of poison damage to you. Fantastic,
Oh my goodness!
Leon.
Ah.
Looking rough there, buddy.
She's not looking good. And now I'm poisoned,
Oh
which means
no!
I'm feeling
my
great.
plans have been foiled. Okay, let's. I'm gonna trust that these little monkeys don't have a lot of HP. So you see as Leon kind of feels the wounds and the necrotic damage and the poison damage kind of seep in, and just steals himself, and just starts riding in midair again, as he whispers once more. I have spread my dreams under your feet. Tread softly, because you tread on my dreams. As I cast Sleep, so it encompasses the 2 little monkeys and the large ape on the
I
left.
love that. Yes.
Go ahead and roll your 17
thank God.
d8s, please.
Please.
All right, let's go.
Oh god, let's hope.
Where are
it
you?
works.
Now get out of here, menu.
The praying emojis going.
Praying emojis
Oh,
going.
It doesn't have. I need to actually check
Which
the
ones
number
are
of
you
dice.
targeting?
I'm sorry?
The 3 on the 3 on the left, and then we'll go upwards
Okay.
by lowest HP. So let me just check.
Nice.
It should be 5d8, I think. Just
I didn't know we had a
checking.
praying emoji. Thank God.
I know. It's important.
It is.
I can't find the die, but I'm pretty sure it's 5d8, so I'm gonna just roll 5d8.
Go ahead. We believe you.
Yeah.
And please, good. All right, that's not bad. It's 26. So
26.
starting from the lowest HP.
That's pretty good.
It is 5d8. I just checked.
Nice.
With 26, so it basically reduces every time, right?
Yes, it takes from the 26.
Okay.
Math. Quick maths.
Quick math. Plus 2 plus 4. So this monkey sleep. This monkey is asleep. The 3 little monkeys, right?
There are 3 little ones?
No, the 2. Sorry, the 2 little monkeys and the
Oh.
one that is very hurt, or not?
No.
I
Yes.
the ones on the
right?
left.
I
Oh,
said
the
the
one on
ones
the
on the
left?
left because I don't want to get the party in.
I understand.
So
okay,
I just
that's
yeah.
sorry.
Mhm.
So the monkey,
Yeah,
gorilla,
there
and
you go.
monkey.
These 2 monkeys do. The 2 little horrible monkeys, poison monkeys, do fall.
Okay,
The
good.
big
good,
one
good,
doesn't.
good. Yeah,
Big one
I,
doesn't.
I expected that, but hey, not too bad. And yeah, Leon's gonna end the turn there. I don't want to reach through my resources too much, so that's it.
Fantastic. With one beautiful poem, you see as the 2 monkeys' eyes, you see as their eyes become heavy and they close and they go to bed. Fantastic. You did get it away with 2 of them instantly. Good move.
Woo.
Nebula. It seems like the tides of battle are turning as you see as 2 of the horrible little monkeys that you hate oh so much go to bed. The 2 others, the big ones, are standing. What do you wish to do?
Okay.
Does your cloud of
What's the
daggers do
situation with
anything this
the?
round?
Yeah, does the Cloud of Daggers take
My
effect
Cloud
this
of
time?
Daggers.
Oh, it does. Yep.
Yeah. Doesn't wait? I thought it only affected when they start their turn and when they enter into the
In
area.
that case,
for the
let's do
first
it
time.
now because I forgot that when they started it first. Go ahead and do their damage.
There's
gonna be more than
for
two,
Cloud of
right?
Daggers. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be more than 2.
Yeah.
Well,
for
go ahead and
sure.
roll it
Okay.
anyway for fun.
Yeah.
Just roll
For
4 0
fun.
somehow.
For fun.
Someone was 16 because
Let's
that
see
would be
how
most.
hard you kill it.
Okay. Sure. Well, I got an 11.
You're killing hard.
Wow.
You see as this monkey, Joy, for the last time, you see as it raises one of this horrible hands to go ahead and it's going against your neck, and before it reaches, you see as Nebia, with just one click of their fingers, you see as the Cloud of Daggers just passes through it, and they pass clean through the monkey, and the monkey falls to the floor, dead.
Good.
Yes.
Thank God.
Love that.
Love that for us.
Yeah, too.
Okay. So if that one's dead.
That one is dead.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at this at the heart monitor on it.
We're just gonna take it away. There you
Yeah. So the monkey that's right next to me, between me and Zala, what is the situation there?
go. Between you and Zala? That's Cujo.
That's Cujo.
Oh, that's
Cujo. Hey, don't attack Cujo.
No, go ahead. Please attack it. Go ahead. Yeah, that monkey
No.
seems very threatening. Just attack it.
I'm sorry. It's all a blur.
No, you're good.
You should attack it though. Go ahead, attack it. Kill it. It's an evil monkey.
No.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
I come out with my dagger, I stop in 1 second, I'm like, oh, sorry.
I love that. Yeah. Fantastic.
Sorry.
No problem.
Okay.
You can use your action.
Oh god, I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on the monkey that is not asleep. So I'm, as a storyteller, as someone who's, used to mimicking the sounds that I'm hearing, I recall the chatter and of the monkeys who fled from us in the forest, and I recreate that, and my voice kind of echoes across the hall in their direction.
That's amazing. Go ahead and what is it? I need to make a save, right?
Yeah, you have to do a wisdom saving throw. And then on a failed save, it's 3d6 psychic damage.
Natural one.
Oh.
Cool. That works out for me.
36, yes.
Go ahead and do your
Oh,
3d6
goodness.
damage.
Yep. And I rolled
20.
Whoa.
Wow.
Let's go. Let's go. I fuck you, monkeys.
It's an 8, actually. Okay, never mind.
Zala would do that convention.
Yeah, he would.
21 points of damage. You don't see hit bars. This monkey went from perfect health. You, Nebia, you conjured this face, and for once in all this fight, even when Joy almost tore one's arm off, nothing came across in their face. Now you see fear. And this monkey is at the brink of death. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of. Wait, can I cast Bardic Inspiration?
You can absolutely. That's your bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay. So as I see fear in their face, I look to my less than kind of bloody, kind of hard-looking, adventurers, and I'm like, our story will not end here.
Beautiful. What are you inspired?
Bardic Inspiration today.
You need to pick one.
To one person?
Yeah.
Can I say it to Cujo? I'm so sorry, Cujo.
Yes.
I say it
I will say.
to Zala and Cujo.
Yeah, I will give it to Zala, and I could even make you the specification that he can only use it in a Cujo attack. How about that?
I'm fine with that. Yeah, that would
Sure.
actually help him a lot.
The ape knows it is death, and it will not go down, not without taking someone with him. It goes towards you, Joy. He knows that you're the one that is doing worse. Okay, that's a 3, and there's that's a 3, and there's no one else in with him, so he doesn't get pack tactics because the other monkeys are
No, he
sleeping.
doesn't. That's right.
And that is a 19 plus 2. So yes, it does. The second one does it.
Oh no.
Okay, 1, 7 plus 2. 10 points of damage as it sinks its final fist. You see the fear in its eyes from Nebia's spells as it impacts against your body.
Oh my god.
And that will be 10 points of damage.
Are you okay?
I cough out blood. And I
Okay.
You're still up?
I'm
Damn,
pretty
the
sure
paladin
I
is so you, dude.
slipper.
You've taken 90% of the hits in this fight. You're doing amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you're not meant to be coughing up blood. Okay, I'm gonna go help you. I'm gonna go there, and here.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna attack this thing.
Go ahead.
It's gonna use Booming Blade.
Okay.
I think it's what it's called.
Yeah, Booming Blade is
Yes. So you just see his gauntlets they're already crackling with electricity, but you generally see almost whitish energy coat them, and he throws a punch towards the gorilla, and let's hope it hits. I don't think that hits. A 13.
Yes, it does hit.
It does.
Yes, it does hit.
Oh, thank God.
Go ahead and roll for damage.
Oh, thank God.
Oh god damn! I keep running minimum damage. 6 damage. 6 thunder damage.
6? I just tell you, he has 7 HP.
Oh
Oh my god!
And the next time, because I used a spell, so because I used my gauntlets, if he attacks anyone other than me, he has disadvantage, and also because he was used Booming Blade, if he moves at least 5 feet, he also takes another D8 damage.
Fantastic. Yeah, I love Booming Blade.
So,
cool beans.
and then I'm going to use Cujo.
Oh, it's true.
Actually, no, I'm gonna. Yeah. So I'm gonna take a step back. I'll take whatever attack.
He will do one. He will do one. You're getting too cocky for his taste.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay, that's natural 20.
Yeah, I'll take it. Let's go.
Okay, yeah, wait 1 second. I dropped my die. Okay, 1. You're lucky. 1 plus 2. No, he gets 2 dice. Okay. 9 plus 2. No, 8. See, 8 plus 1, 9 plus 2, 11. 2 and 1. God damn it. 11 plus 2, 13 plus 1, 14. 14 points of damage.
So good.
Doing good?
Yeah.
Fantastic. What would you like to do?
And then he's going to use his attack with Cujo, because Cujo's attack is a range attack, and I get disadvantage if I'm in melee range to use it. So I took a step back. Where is it? Inventory. Yeah. So I'm gonna roll a d20, plus 4, plus I'm probably going to need. Yeah, I'm gonna use the plus 10 plus.
Go ahead and
the Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah.
Is that? Is that D8?
1d6.
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 Yeah. At level 5, it's 1d8.
Oh, that's a total of 12. I don't know if that hits.
No, sadly, Cujo. What? How does Cujo attack?
Again, his mouth opens wide, and you see a sonic boom come out of his mouth.
Sonic boom, and the acclaimed video game comes out of his mouth. And sadly, because it was not a good video game, it doesn't go through.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Is that the end of your turn, Zala?
I mean, I still have a bonus action. Yeah, no, that's the end of my turn. I don't have any bonus action spells I can use.
Oh,
yeah.
Fantastic. Zala. Oh, not Zala, sorry.
No, it's me.
It's you. Joy.
You're poisoned.
At the end of your throat, at the end of your rope, poisoned. Your mind is leaving you. But there's one enemy, and he's literally at the same HP as you. What would you like to do, Joy?
Joy!
Come on, Joy.
Alright. I feel like she's gonna look this gorilla in the eyes. blood spilling kind of out of her mouth. She's gonna pull herself up on her glaive.
Yeah.
And she's gonna go, "You will not hurt anyone anymore!" I'm just gonna whack with the glaive and try and just knock him out and kill him.
Go ahead and roll to attack.
Okay.
I would say you still have disadvantage.
You have disadvantage. You have disadvantage.
You have disadvantage, yeah.
You have disadvantage.
This is divine justice.
14!
Nice.
It does hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay, good.
Oh my god.
13 damage.
Joy,
You're out of here, boy.
tell me
You're
how
out
you
of
kill
here.
her.
So you see, like, she has like this long ribbon on her glaive. She had pulled herself up, wiped her face off with the ribbon of blood, and just kind of whips around the glaive, and it's just so quick, and just stabs the gorilla right in the shoulder and pins him down, and just that's it.
You see, as the polearm of Joy, with a beautiful like ribbon, sinks into the body of the gorilla looks at you, Nebia, with its last hint of fear, and then at you, Joy, as the polearm goes through its body, and you, Joy, feel solid ground and a splash of water as it goes through its body and pins him to the ground. And that is the end of the fight.
I think, if I'm not
We should-
mistaken, I probably pass out because I am poisoned and I have 1 HP.
Well, the thing I never had to control you is that the poison that these monkeys have dies down at the end of your turn, so you're no longer poisoned.
Oh, okay.
Everyone, you
I
could-
was so
you could
excited
get
to
me-
tell you that, and then you said, no, I used 5 of my hit points to kill the poison. I was like, okay.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Listen, it was good. It was good.
Oh, speaking of monkeys, we dispatch of them, I assume.
I'm not going to make you roleplay monkey
Yeah,
dying.
monkey
The
murder.
monkeys, yeah, they have like very low HP. It's so funny that these are not the guys that you killed. They have very low HP, but these monkeys are done. And as you stand in front of this room, now empty, you prepare yourself and you steel yourself to go ever deeper into the temple where you think that the Manticore resides. And with that, we're gonna end today's session, everybody. It's the end.
Oh my goodness.
The first big kill.
Joy, I'm so sorry.
You almost were the first big kill.
Yeah,
I
you
was
almost-
almost the first big kill.
So funny that this
Oh
whole
my
time,
god.
Joy was the example of
Joy
a tank.
tanked it.
The example
I
of
was-
a tank.
I'm so sorry, Joy. I
Oh
definitely
my
meant to tank a bit
God.
more for you as well, but did not work out. Especially my initiative rolls.
I'm very happy this narrow corridor was here, just saying.
Honestly, like the narrow corridor really helped. You barely got hit.
Yeah.
Well, you got hit pretty much. How low are you
Yeah.
now?
I have 7 HP.
You're at 7
left.
HP. Yeah. Well, that was
Oh my God.
amazing, everybody. I think we have
Never is
some
great.
announcements to do. But remember that we play every 2 weeks. So 2 weeks from now on, we'll get to see what happens at the Temple of the Manticore. However, next week, we don't do anything next week. We do many things next week. It's not like we do anything. Next week is loading screen. And we'll let you know what happens in loading screen or not. But remember that we have a contest happening that you can get to make your own NPC that will be featured in the next episode of the Shepherd Trials. And I'll leave it to Sarah with the weather to tell us more information.
With the weather. So as Antonio said, we have the contest running, and you can check all that stuff out on our Discord, discord.gg/multiverse. We will link to it in the chat. Over there, you can check out the July games calendar so that you can play with us D&D tomorrow with me as the GM, playing indie systems week to week. We have a regular West Marches drop in and drop out Blades in the Dark game happening in the same setting, but more of the underworld rather than, what's happening in the city. See parts of the lore that, we're not going to have time to get into in the Twitch stream, and help us create some of the lore as well as part of your own ongoing campaign. Also, if you're interested in using the tools, GMing with us, GMing for the community, we have those forums open now, part of our games calendar. And yeah, we look forward to hanging out with you guys there.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Sarah, with the weather. And now we're gonna say goodbye, everybody. It's the end of today's session.
Thank you so much.
That was so good.
I'm so stressed.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you very, very much.
I'm so sorry.
And now,
You're
everybody,
telling me.
for our send-off. We love you
Alright.
very, very much. And mwah.
Mwah.
Bye-bye, everybody.